oh boy, guys. Welcome to the show, High Top Sports. I've yelled a lot up today thus far. We had a lightning delay where I was able to yell and scream. We had the halftime show where I yelled and scream. I also, real quick, I I may have messed up. I tweeted out a picture from the presser, and I said, "I'm here, boys," completely being sarcastic, assuming people knew that there's no shot that I'd be allowed in the presser. It's got a lot of likes and views. And I think I may have misled the people. I may have billed this. I may have billed Napier this. I do apologize. I'm not there. Clearly, I'm here. We have our first guest, which is going to be Mr. Delta Gator. And I'm bringing him on because he is our insider guy that's close to the program. He's in our Discord. He brings a lot of information. He's going to kick this bad boy off to see what's going on. When the presser comes on, we're going to watch the presser. We already have like 15 people that are waiting in line. If you're trying to call in and you can't, it's because there's 500 people strong in here and we are rocking and rolling. But this is going to be, we're going to be pissed. We're going to be calling all night. So sit back, relax. I hope you guys are patient. If I don't get to you, I do apologize. I'm going to do the best that I can. But Delta Gator, funny guy, what are we doing?
Good question. This is like Ron Zook on steroids nowadays. If anybody can remember those days. It's about as bad as it can get, and the morale on the team has been bad since the Miami loss. And you're watching a team that we've quit. I think a lot of players have quit, and I think you could see that watching the game today.
Are you hearing? I mean, we've been talking off the scenes a little bit about kind of the future of this program. Have you heard anything today? Can you tell us anything about the people you close with, you talk to?
I know that there's talk. There's talk at the stadium today during the game that it's not a matter of if, it's when. And this is something I and others have said the last several weeks. This is going to happen. He will get fired. It's just the question is when. I was told that it won't be until October. But that was before today, so we'll just have to wait and see. It's just but it's going to happen, and there's nothing Napier can do now to save his job, especially after today.
So I know even when Ali on again, October was the date that she also mentioned as well. But again, what today looked like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the question is who steps in, right? Have you heard any kind of murmurs of names that they're looking at or would consider, or is it just going to be someone on the staff?
Dan Enos. Dan Enos will be yeah.
Say that again.
Dan Enos will be the once Napier's fired.
And he's ahead of what right now? He's the only guy with head coaching experience, right?
He's an analyst right now. Yeah, he's the only assistant on staff that has head coaching experience. That's correct.
Mm-hmm. And so Urban's busy. He's not able to come in.
From what I was told, Urban told us Sunday that he is done. So this past Sunday, he told some boosters, friends of his, that he's done coaching. What I will say though is, without giving out too much, Florida has been in contact with a former staffer at Florida to be the GM. Florida is exploring that possibility for when we do have a new coach. If it's who has been rumored, I know some names. Some people probably already know that name, but I don't want to put it out on air. But if that happens, I think it will signal a big shift in Florida's mentality when it comes to football, and that's a great thing. But yeah, Urban's done. I had been hearing that Urban was interested in possibly helping as an interim, but I'd never heard anything about him wanting to do anything permanent.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, look, just before we let you go, Delta, I do appreciate you. I feel like you're kind of like that guy like on the show that's like blacked out. You know what I mean? Like you're just going to stay unknown. But Delta, guys, for you guys that are wondering, he's connected well to the program. Again, it provides a lot of info in our Discord as well if you guys want to become a member and join, especially at this time of despair right now. There's gonna be a lot of information flying around of who's coming and what's up, what's next. Anything that you want to say before I let you go, big man? I appreciate you calling in. 1,000 strong, Delta. Don't mess this up.
Well, first of all, I just want to tell Gator fans, keep your head up. It's rough out here right now for sure, but there is some powerful people at Florida that are definitely working on changing this. Without again going into too much detail, there are some things in the works, and that's all I'm going to say. But there's some things going on behind the scenes that leads me to have a lot of confidence moving forward, that they're going to do the right thing after they fire Billy. But Billy is definitely going to be fired. There's
Come
no
Monday, right?
buts about. And I will say this too.
Come Monday, right?
I wish. But I will say this also. I was also told that Strickland will not have any say in this hire. I was also told that Strickland is a very real possibility he's out by December. So I think, there's a lot of Florida media guys. They will not come out publicly and say it. I know for a fact they're talking to each other amongst each other. It's coming. It's just, let's support our players. Let's all continue to be Gators. That'll never change. But let's just. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. But let's just try to relax. Because there's some good things coming. It's going to take a little time, but it's coming.
Delta, you the man. I appreciate you as always.
Hey,
Delta Gator, I think it's fired Napier Delta Gator right now, isn't it? Your name in Discord.
What's that? Say it again.
Your name's fired Napier Delta Gator, I think, in the Discord.
Well, it was, but I had that glimmer of hope that maybe we could turn it around. That's why I went back to it. But no, it's all good. It's going to be all right, fellas. Just everybody, let's support these kids.
I don't know if relax is the word that we're going to use right now, Delta, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, let's support these kids. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, agreed.
These kids play hard and they give it their all. But I do think there are some players today, like I said, I think you can clearly tell some players have quit.
I love it. I'll see you later, Delta. Thank you, man.
All right, go Gators, fellas.
Go Gators, man. All right, boys, let's do this. Okay, let me set some parameters here because I know there's this thing was popping off, people trying to get in, and I want to talk to everybody. We got a couple super chats that I got to get through. I want to make sure we give everyone their time. So just be appreciative. You get about 2 minutes. Let's kind of come on here, get your rant, and then let's keep this thing going. I want to talk to everybody and have everyone have enough time, but also not be here for 7 hours at the same time. So 1,200 strong. Smash the like button. We're also 8 away from 22,000 subs. So that's some cool news. That's some positive there. Rich Residence, $10 is a $28.3 million question is how long we have to hemorrhage. Better to fire him now and show Kiffin we're serious. We need to make shirts. Fire him, and we just basically have an entire campaign for the next 12 games on why he should come to the Florida Gators. Then we've got, there's a couple of super chats that I have missed. $5 is Billy has got to be gone tonight. I'm so over this BS, man. It's beyond repair at this point. Mike Peace is $5. Just lip biscuit. Give me something to break right now. All that needs to be said, plus a rage room. God, you're telling me, dude. $2. Justin White, worst coach in U of history goes to Billy Ball Sack. Billy no sack. Billy no sack. Then Drew King says Napier and Strickland to be gone tonight. I'd pay monthly for Kiffin or Meyer for a contract. That would get the NIL bumping, wouldn't it, boys? $5. I didn't like how we handled the 2 quarterback system. Should have started one and switched if that quarterback started to play bad. Yeah, it was very it was almost like here's to make you happy, guys. $10. Is there any way we could watch the pressure live and react? Yes, I have it ready to go. So if you guys see it go live, let me know. I have it pulled up to go here. Again, long show, a lot of people. I want to try to do this right and get everybody rock and rolling here. Let's get Steven Jaworski. I know Cody's in depression, so we're going to let him kind of just soak in all the depressing news. Steven, talk to me.
Bro, dude, all I'm going to say is Gainesville's local recreation center is hiring for a Pop Warner coach, man. That's all I'm going to say. He can go down to Gainesville and
you want to do it to the kids?
I don't even trust him around young kids to teach him how to play football, dude. He probably couldn't even teach a 2-year-old how to hold a football, man. His son probably don't even know how to play fucking football. Okay? Defense, garbage. Strickland, garbage. It's a complete dumpster fire in Gainesville. I could hear fire Napier chants from North Carolina.
It was loud and proud, dude. That was nuts.
dude, every fan, fire him. And then when he just so happily jogged to the fucking locker room at halftime, boo! Yeah, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
go on somewhere.
This is Billy to do this interview. What's up, guys?
Dude, he needs to go cup Dan's nuts somewhere and learn what he did, because obviously this man don't know how to coach football, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Cody, I feel for you, my guy. I feel for you, man.
This is as sad as I've ever been. Probably. This is sad. I am more numb than when I found out my ex-wife was cheating on me.
This is way worse.
Way worse.
This is way.
Bro, look. I don't know what Delta Gator was just talking about, but we need to go ahead and bump that from October to like now.
I think there's more of like, hey, let's just get through these next few games with a head coach. But like you said, like you need to settle the fan base. Just give us something. Give us a win. Somewhere.
I think I'm gonna keep it honest with you, man. I think I'm Brewich. I think DJ stays. Mertz, dude, he needs to go back to Wisconsin. They need a QB right now anyway. They just lost to Alabama big.
I don't think we have in-season trades, Steven.
Look, he's not gonna make it to the pros, man. Who's he gonna go sit behind? Richardson?
I don't know.
I hear you.
Like, man, it just needs. I think Lagway is going to stay. We need to get a coach in that's focused in the trenches as well as focused on outside key receiver players. Keep ball.
Steven, we need everything, Bubba. We need everything.
We need look. Strickland thought we needed a new stadium, but they struggle to put fans in it. So why do we need a new stadium if they can't even fill it?
I feel you.
It's drained by halftime.
It is not in a good place. Steven, I appreciate you. Always North Carolina, man.
Yeah, man. Born and raised in Gainesville, bro. Always live and die a Gator, bro. But it's sad times right now. Y'all boys take care. Cody,
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in.
Better help, bro. I'm going to go do it. You should do the same, man.
Yeah, we got a link, I think, still. Maybe active. Shelton, real fast, your music video, go ahead and knock that out so we can add an extra person in here. It's still up. Your present screen.
Oh, is that killing? Is that taking a spot?
Yeah. There we go.
You sure? There's no way it Okay, maybe
it takes a spot.
I had it pulled up because I got to do Billy's presser. $5 from Drew King says, Florida fan from Michigan. We have fallen from grace. Changing culture is needed. Soft players and defense. What are we doing? That's the biggest thing, dude. We look soft. I mean, there's everything. I mean, burn it to the ground, dude. I am so upset with this team and just so frustrated. I feel for the players individually. I mean, look, yes, people can get mad at them, but it's a leader thing. It's a leadership. It's a coaching. We know what it is. What's the definition of insanity, boys? Doing the same thing over and over and over again is what it is. $2 from Man Todd. Just at this point where I don't care anymore. And then $20 from Gator Believer. Oh, he didn't say anything, Gator. What the heck? Well, thank you for the $20, man.
Shelton.
Why the onesie, man? It's only supposed to be for good news.
I wish so. I was wearing it all day.
You might need to burn it.
Oh, yeah, I probably will. I might need to burn it. Oh, man. He's gone. He needs to be gone. I was screaming at the fucking screen at halftime. Like, his ass better not come back out of the fucking field.
Yeah.
My mother's over here, like, laughing. I'm like, bro. and we watched your halftime part in our living room. And she was laughing at you. As you were ranting. She was like, you were right. Sheldon was right about the whole thing. He was right. I was like, yeah, he was. So yeah. I'm pissed.
Yeah, like I said, I think the only thing that this loss and this atrociousness has done is brought us all together in a weird way. Unfortunately,
I want him gone. I don't want October. I know Delta Gator said October, but man, October is not soon enough. We won't survive till October.
Hey guys, Billy or Cody, keep your eye on this presser. I'm really interested to see how this thing's going to go. I'm surprised we haven't got one yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get one.
It could be possible that he just got fired. Alapac Sports, go ahead and shout your channel out.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna shout it out, or?
Oh, my bad. You can find me on YouTube, Alapac Sports. It's pretty much a news channel, same as Shelton and them. Nothing more than that. Hope you all subscribe and like it.
Love it. I appreciate Alapac. Shout out to Onesie, man. Love you, man. Tell Mama we love her, even though she was hating on us. I appreciate it, big guy.
Will do. Go Gators.
Later, buddy. What the fuck, dude? It's because you cut the beard. This is on you, David. The beard looks thin. This is on you.
Yeah, the beard did get a little thinner. Little thinner than I would like. But it's gonna grow back.
Okay.
So
okay, unlike this football team, at least something will come back.
Yeah, unlike Billy's coaching career.
Why? Why did I ever support this clown?
Why did you what?
Why did I ever support this clown?
Dude, it hurts.
Hell of
doesn't
a
it?
salesman.
Trust me. Hey, bro. Listen. I've got footage. I've got hard drives of content of me all in on this guy. Okay, you want to talk about brutalness? All right.
What?
It's not fun,
dude. I
just started.
Lost that.
All right, hold on. Street. I'm gonna pop you to the back here. Okay. I got to pull up David's presser. I mean, you can be in here with us. That's fine, but I'm just letting you know.
Oh, good.
1,400 people in here, strong. I don't think
Tell me how the
there's a
audio
single
is,
rival
guys.
fan in here.
Players are young people. They come to the University of Florida. We provide structure. We provide routine. We teach football. We teach values. We teach way of life. But ultimately, at some point, it becomes about production. We have not played 2 out of 3 weeks here. We have not played good enough football in many parts of our team at all. So today, obviously couldn't capture any momentum early. I think we struggled to stop them. I think we had multiple opportunities to get off the field, and we could not. The play count got way out of hand. It was like 53-18 at halftime. Time of possession was very distorted there, and I think maybe we had 3 real possessions there on offense. And we did have a possession right there before the half. I think there was 40-something seconds left. So did score the first possession in the second half. Got it back to 2 scores.
Shit.
And then we quickly gave up 2 plays later. We
Look at them comments.
I've got to say as loud as I can, guys.
So, we couldn't run it, and they obviously rushed it effectively.
What the fuck?
And they beat us today. Give credit to their backup quarterback. I thought he played a good football game.
Could you imagine Strickland just walks out and escorts him?
And caused issues for our team today.
Yeah, too bad we make every quarterback look like a fucking Heisman.
I mean, Billy, you take responsibility, but how do you explain just the team coming out so flat for such a big game like this?
Well, I don't necessarily think we were flat. I just don't know. I don't think that we executed. I think we actually had. We came right in after the rain delay and watched every single clip. And I think there was. I think there's opportunities to make plays. I think there's mental errors. I think there's fundamental mistakes. I do think that, we just didn't have the ball, and then obviously they kept the ball, so it got out of control early there. And look, we have to play complementary football. That's the type of team that we have. If we're out of whack in one area, it's certainly not good for our team.
Is there something you can pinpoint defensively right at this point? Just
laying it.
We struggled. We struggled getting lined up and executing basic calls. Just to be quite honest. I mean, we got the guy dead to rights handful of times in the first couple drives of the game. His legs caused some issues for us. We lost contain one time. We missed the guy for a sack one time, and then we got a couple busts in the secondary. We forced them to a field goal, but then here we go again, right? So I'll be able to tell you more Monday, but overall, I'll just tell you, not good defense. It's about as simple as I can put it.
Finally.
2 defensive penalties also were pretty critical in keeping 2 touchdown drives alive.
Edgar's give me the mic.
Get to the point where we have to bench guys over that, or how do you fix mental errors?
Thank you.
You're talking about the targeting and the holding penalty. Yeah. I'd be interested to see the video for the targeting.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Helmet. We'll see what that looks like. We'll obviously ask for interpretation on that. And then the holding, the guy, there's no doubt, the guy ran a wheel route, kind of a little bit of a tug on the jersey there on their sideline. I think those players, they committed penalties.
Really getting part of the job. Part of the job. It was pretty loud and pretty intense at the end of the first half. And again, leaving the field. And what's that feel like for you? And do you think you deserve a chance to get this thing turned around?
Well, I don't blame. I have no excuse, and I have no negative comment about that. I mean, ultimately, when you play a certain way in this arena, you're going to be criticized, right? So this is one of those places where there's history and tradition and expectations. There's been a lot of really good football teams that played in that stadium in the past.
None of yours.
Play ugly ball, and maybe it doesn't look quite like we all want it to. Then hey, it comes with the territory. So, I probably would have done the same thing. Truth be known.
There we go.
What gives you confidence that you're the right man for this job?
Oh,
well, I think that ultimately, we've worked extremely hard. And I think there's been a ton of progress made. I think what my frustrations are with how we've played 2 out of the last 3 weeks. That's where my frustration is. I think we've done a lot of good, in terms of behind the walls and just the organization as a whole.
Yeah, I know. We've heard the locker room's clean, Billy.
I truly believe that. And I think most people that have familiarity with our program would say that. So we're not getting the result on the field right now that we want. But ultimately, that's how you're judged to some degree in this arena, right? So it comes with the territory. We all understand that as coaches. So we have to play more competitive football. We have to play better quality football, and that's my responsibility. So
not for long.
Not for long. We spend a lot of time. We work extremely hard. We have good people, but this is a production business, and ultimately we got to play better.
Coach, both sides of the line of scrimmage, I think, against the Power 4 teams have struggled, but specifically offense, the offensive line. You've stated the importance of having 2 coaches. Have you guys recruited and developed well enough to play this level of competition there?
These are your gone
questions. I think if you watched the Miami game and the Texas A&M game, you would say no. So ultimately, we got to do something to fix it. And that's about as simple as I could put it. We have struggled to rush the ball, and we have struggled to protect the ball. Protect the quarterback, right? So. Now, is that group working hard? Do they have good intentions? Yes, I think so. But we certainly, that's our responsibility. And when it's not good enough, as coaches, it's our responsibility. So, and I do think there's an element of it. There is an evaluation and recruitment and a development part. Developing some cohesion with that group, trying to build a veteran group. But we haven't played well enough up front on offense in the opener or today. That's about as blunt as I could be.
Coach, when you talk about the intention to get better and to prepare, are you starting to see things, or have you seen things in the first 3 games that are uncharacteristic of what you might be seeing during the week?
Good question.
Where it's things that are being taught, but
yeah,
they're not
what the hell are we doing?
Transferred on game day to the play.
Yeah, I think that's some of the frustration. We come right in during the lightning delay and watch the tape. It is what it is. What's on that tape is who we are. And I think we tell the players that, and I would tell the assistant coaches that. Our film is our resume. And ultimately, we have to do a much better job.
And what's your message when you see those things that are uncharacteristic on a continuous basis? Is there messaging that you've leaned on, or is it just something that continues to work itself out in your experience?
Well, they know. Players are very aware. I think ultimately, it's not like they don't understand or not aware. They completely understand and are aware that, hey, it didn't do what I was supposed to do at times, right? Or maybe made a poor decision or used the wrong technique, whatever the case may be. Look, I think my message to the team the number one thing that's critical for that group is that they stick together, right?
No.
Because ultimately,
Dude, you gotta shut the.
that's what they'll have.
Come on, bud.
25 years from now, they're going to have those relationships with their teammates. It's critical, regardless of how negative it may be and will be outside. It's important that they stick together. Right? And really, behind the walls, that's all they
this.
have.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, and I'm
We
all
may not
about
be able to control what people say about us
brotherhood.
on the outside.
But you don't need to
we
preach that to
control
us.
what we do on the inside. And
I don't give a shit what you tell them.
the
Go
words
tell
we
them
speak,
that.
the actions that we take, our attitude, our effort, our approach. And that'll be the challenge, right? That'll be the challenge. Can they do that? And can we improve? Can we find ways to eliminate some of these issues and play better football going forward? So,
I'm gonna get your super chat, boys.
So that's what I told the players, and ultimately, I think that's what's most important at this point.
With regard to some of those errors, is there anything that you can pinpoint with your process and practices, whatever the case may be, that's led to some of these repeat issues, missed tackles, and poor offensive line technique? What is there anything in the process that you see as a kind of a fault?
If I knew that, we probably wouldn't have the issues we have now, right? So, I mean, ultimately, I'm trying to solve those problems. It's my responsibility to do that. So
you don't have a clue what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing. We're in the process of trying to figure those things
out. At least we're in the process. So as long as we're in the process, and that's cool.
Billy, the quarterback situation today, how do you feel like that played out? And do you regret not sticking with Graham after that touchdown drive he had in the third?
No, I think ultimately we have a really talented young player, and we have a really talented veteran player that's experienced and has great command and knowledge of our system. We ultimately made a commitment to rotate the players a certain progression, a certain way, regardless of the outcome, basically just to keep those guys in a good frame of mind relative to not looking over their shoulder. They have a really good relationship. They work hard together to prepare together. It's incredible to see them interact.
DJ Lagway
maybe practice meetings.
Maybe that's what you need.
Even when we told them in the meeting, hey, this is the approach we're going to take.
You need players looking over their fucking shoulder with this shit ass team.
Yeah, I mean, I think we felt like
no cussing, please.
It was in the best interest of the team to do it that way. We did it, and I don't necessarily think that was one of our, that wasn't the reason that we got beat today. I think there were a lot of other things that contributed to that.
Over 300 yards on
2 questions left, guys.
What did you see there, and how disappointing was that from your defense?
Yeah, it's disgusting. And ultimately that's my fault. We need to do much better.
Billy, I know you're a process-oriented guy, and you focus on the process, but when you zoom out and you look at the macro in year 3, what do you see?
Not good enough. Not good enough against Miami. Not good enough today.
Horrible question.
We've done a lot of good
a little bit here.
Behind the scenes in terms of building infrastructure. We've got a great organization of people, but the quality of football in the opener and today, not up to standard. I mean, I think we played some good football at times and got beat. And maybe I've been able to stand up here and say, hey, we did a lot of good things. We're close, but that's not been the case. So that's the facts. So we have to do much better.
You feel like you're making progress?
I think that we've made progress in a lot of areas. I just don't think that the quality of that football out there is what I would like.
You think?
So, and look, again, we got a lot of people taking ownership.
I'm glad. That's awesome.
I think
that's awesome, Billy. Love that. Love positivity, man. Good.
You got to get it fixed.
Why are you even the place?
Hey, Billy, I know there's not a lot of patience in this profession, but what is your sense of where the patience is with you and this administration, and how important is it for you now to be patient, stay the course during what's clearly a tough time for this?
Oh, you should have just left it.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that we make decisions with perspective. I think we got to try to be objective. That's the biggest challenge in leadership, I think, is kind of trying to put your ego on the shelf a little bit and evaluate things objectively.
But you won't give
and try
up
to
play
make
calling.
decisions that reflect that. And look, for me, all my decisions are about stewarding the people that have been entrusted to you, the players, your staff members. And ultimately, that's how I try to view it. That's my responsibility to the players to do better for the players. And that's probably what I struggle with the most when we don't play well. Is what can I do to help those young people in that locker room? Because I've seen them work their tails off since January.
All this.
You just want the reward for the player.
Can you imagine?
And I think that's what motivates me.
He's Butch Davis.
Thanks, guys.
Well, at least he didn't lose to the water bottle this time. All right, boys, we got a lot to go over here. Okay, I know there's some people in the chat. I mean, this show I anticipated to be insane, and I'm figuring this thing out. I was like,
strong.
I mean, 1,400 strong. Hopefully, we add the 22,000 mark for subs. Can somebody clarify that? I got a couple of super chats. Street, let me read these super chats. I don't want people to think they're just spending money. We're not going to show them their love, so I appreciate everybody's super chats. So Nick said, Billy Coach is like, you golf terrible. I'm going to sue Billy Napier for destroying my mental health. What do I still hear? Oh, I still hear Billy's presser. I'm like, oh, Graham Mertz is talking. I don't even care. Gator versus anybody says pressers live. Thank you for the shout out. Drew King says $10. What happened to DBU and elite pass rush? You're telling me both non-existent, no pressure, poor zone coverage, offense is bland and predictable, total failure with the Billy experience. And it's what sucks is it feels like we're back further. We went backwards. We went like we literally the entire program went 2 to take 5 back, right? We thought Mullen left this was nothing. Holy shit. At least it seems like there might be some scraps left over. So speaking of the DJ Lagway thing really quick. So Delta shot me a message. And he stated, he goes, please let you guys know that Florida hires the right coach for his talent to Lagway stay, and that is from the family. So that's, again, take everything with a grain of salt, but we've heard multiple conversations about DJ being the guy. So obviously that's going to be a big component of who they go after next. There is no sense of urgency when we're down. The team encompasses the same mentality that Billy does, like he does in his presser. $2 from a Big Gator Caesar. $2 from Eat a Dick says presser. Thank you, Eat a Dick. Geeked Zanny. I need a Quaalude and 3-4 Locos to take off the edge from watching the Shell program Lane Train. Bro, you tell me a little Wolf on Wall Street. I love it. Bush Latte. $2 is Ballsack Billy gotta go. J&J. Yes, it is. You don't need to be here Monday. The talking like there's still progress is crazy to me. Drew Crane says Billy's a good man, but not the right fit for his job. Muschamp 2.0. Don't put Muschamp in that category. Muschamp was a good man. Stacey Robinson, $5. Late to the chat, but damn. Another show. Every team on the schedule now has us marked as an easy stat game for them. Shake my head. It's a Heisman campaign. Is what we are. We're part of it. We're going to be on a lot of highlight reels. Good thing is we'll be seeing a lot come commercial time during the Heisman campaign. I really cured of hearing this shit. Can we not watch this shit? Sorry. I'd rather we watch Baby Shark while tied to a chair for 10 effing hours. I know it's brutal. I don't really want to watch it either, but I was thinking maybe we'll get something. Anthony Morrison, Billy looks like he knows he coached his last game. He's close to it. Drew King, my man Drew spewing it out tonight, comparing Sanford to Miami A&M losses, loser mentality. Yeah, we're done with that. Billy's never mad. He just bends over and takes defeat. $5 from Big Gator Caesar. Thank you, Billy, Big Gator Caesar. $5 from Gator Believer. They're going to remember getting their asses kicked and having a shit coach. How are you in the process of doing a process if you don't have a clue of the problem? Whew. Colin Chapman, $5. It'd be different if it's play calling, substitution, rotation, game prep look logical, but they don't. Hope to see you boys at the LSU game. Hopefully. Eat a dick. This guy single-handedly robbed the joy from Gator football from Gator Nation. He needs to be brought up on charges relatively, of course. I totally agree. And then Josh Roberts, sorry for coming into your super chat hot like an asshole last week. All good, Josh. Glad we came full circle, Bubba. Anyway, Billy doesn't get a call to leave town after this interview. We were no longer a serious athletic department. Josh, you're a man of honor. You came at me hot. And you circle back around and apologize. Nothing but respect for you, big guy. Always good here. All right, Shreek, give us a minute and a half and we'll rock and roll, big guy.
Real fast. Breaking news. 22,000 subscribers. 22,000 has been hit.
Let's go, boys.
Go ahead, Dave Street.
Congrats, y'all. No problem. I was just about ready to break my TV when Billy called a screen on 3rd and 12. Are you freaking kidding me? And like, if we had the blockers for it, all right, I wouldn't mind, but we don't, and that's the thing. Billy doesn't have a freaking clue about his own team, and that's what's most frustrating. Like, listen, I'll give Billy some credit for answering the questions from the press like a man, all right? And that's the only nice thing I'm going to say about him right now, okay? That guy and Scott Strickland can pack their bags and get the hell out of Gainesville, all right? Because I have had enough. Like, even people who were diehard Billy supporters are done with this man. They're done. Is he a nice guy? Yes, okay? But we don't care about nice. Nice doesn't win games at the University of Florida. We've had it.
Breaking news. Keith Friedman, who I am getting confirmation is close to the program. He, believe he's the one that reported on the Mullen being fired before it happened. Just tweeted, just received word from a source in Florida that the University of Florida will look to move on from head coach Billy Napier. The Gators are expected to make an announcement possibly by Monday. And this guy called the Mullen fire before the Mullen fire happened. So this is credible. This isn't like just some he said, she said. This is a tweet from this guy who has a credible source. So Street, I love you, man. Go to plug your podcast though before I let you go, big guy.
What's that?
Plug your podcast.
My podcast? Oh.
Holy shit. Plug your show.
1,400 people here. Plug your show, you and Allopac. Same thing.
I'm so confused right now. What?
Don't you have a podcast that I've been on before?
Yes. Sorry about
Quit
that.
drinking before the live stream, Dave. Go.
Wait, can you blame me?
Bro, for a minute, I'm like, am I talking to somebody fucking different? You had me shook.
You have 1,400 people in here, bro.
It's like, what?
I mean, can you blame me? Like, this team makes me want to drink every single day.
No, but just tell them where they can find you. You're killing me.
All right, yeah. So if you guys want to check me out and a couple of my other buddies, go to Total Sports Talk, Beyond the Lights. You can find us on YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, all that.
Love it, buddy. I see, man. Be good.
Thanks for shout out. Sorry about that.
You're good, bud. I love it. Mason McBride, talk to me, big fella.
Man, go Gators. I got the B word. If anybody wants it, $50. Free shipping. Got pay for the packaging though.
What happened, bud? Talk to me. How you feeling? Give me 2 minutes on the clock.
Des Watson should never touch the field again.
Okay.
What does he do other than just take space? Like, the whole defensive line is soft. He's the softest. Tyreek Sapp, I saw him praying to the Gator coming out the halftime tunnel. What the fuck? Did he pray for a new coach? Well, it's disappointing. It's heartbreaking. I'll never root against Florida. I think I said that one of the last times I was here, but this is, man. But when it was 10-0, I was talking to my grandpa and my cousin. They were helping me move into my new crib. I was like, we're going to get blown out. It's plain and simple. This team don't have no want to. They don't go after it. They don't really give a fuck. Oh, excuse me. We take the same approach Billy Napier does, which is just lackadaisical, follow the process. We need some killers out there, man. I'm going to cry, man.
Feel you, bro. On the halftime report, I was like literally like so into my rant. Like I felt it in my gut a little bit. I was like, hey, easy. I don't need to be clipped. All right.
It's tragic. This ain't Florida football. The amount of times I've seen the last 2 weeks that we've been emasculated, talk shit to, and we just walk away. This shit ain't fucking. We don't got no dogs out there.
Flexing on us.
See, I got yelled at for saying that. I was trying to put that into the staff because I'm dogs, but I got yelled at for that. So
we Gator mentality. We need some dogs Gator out there.
That came from Billy. Billy's ruined that. Got that Gator in him. I don't even know if I can take that anymore.
Yeah, no, we don't need no Gators out there. We need some fucking dogs that are willing to fucking just bite somebody, like they fucking rabid.
All right. You're gonna get me canceled, Mason. I appreciate you calling it big. I good to see you, man. Later, bro.
Hey, I didn't piss this time either. So hey, go Gators.
Appreciate you, Mason.
I was like, bro,
that's true.
Last time you called it was great. You're pissed. All right, man. I'll see you, man. I feel like these call-in shows, I mean, this season's going to be long, and maybe the call-in shows just dwindle out as the year goes. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. I feel like it's going to be dangerous. Real quick, Black Pine Lives, Big Teats and Limp Deeks, Laner Bus, all aboard, go Gators. Isaiah J. Carter says the defense was hot trash. Hashtag Lane Tang, hashtag Coach Shelton. Put me in, Coach. Rather have come on as Coach. Oh, Lord, here we go. Matthew, talk to me.
I don't. Today made me feel bizarre because I have so much to say, yet I'm like speechless. I don't even know where to start. There's so much wrong that I don't even know anymore. When I walked in to the Miami game, I was so fired up, and you could feel it in the crowd. We were waiting for something to get excited about, and when Mertz was hyping up the team, everyone's like, "Let's go!" And Billy walks over, and is like, "Easy, easy, easy." I'm like, "Easy."
Did he really?
He was like, "Easy." Mertz is in the middle. He's like hyping up everyone up. Wingo is in there. I think Asa Turner.
Why didn't you call in and tell us this last time, Matthew?
Dude, I tried to call in from my sister's dorm in fucking Gainesville, and there was 10 people in line, so I couldn't get in. And then Ricky got shot, so like you guys stopped, so I couldn't even get in. But Billy's in the middle, like easy, easy. I'm like, go hit someone, like play a football game. It's ridiculous. I don't. And then I see it again today, where the one that really got me was when they were on their own, like 3. They handed off to Moss. We swarmed him at the line. We got 10 guys there. They were almost blew the whistle because he stopped, and he just like runs around everyone, and no one even cares to. There's no fight out there. It's embarrassing. Like I don't get it. How I can get more excited to watch a football game than these guys do to play a football game. It's bizarre to me.
Your sister go to school there?
Yeah. So my mom went to school there. My dad went to school there. Hopefully, I'm gonna go to school there in a year. But at least if I go to school there, hopefully I won't have to watch this guy coach again because I'm so sick of it.
That's true. I see you.
I've watched some bad Gator football in my life. This is the worst. This is by far the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's
like when my first ever like Gator experience. I was a little kid. And I went to Florida versus Ole Miss, the Will Grier game with Vernon Hargrave's picks, and I was like, this place is the best place on the planet. It's nothing like that anymore. I don't know what we got to do to get it back to that spot, and this isn't even that long ago. But it's nothing like that anymore, and I don't know what's left. We got Taylor Spirito as a walk-on playing significant snaps against Texas A&M. What are we doing? Like we're punting on their 35. I can go for years. We punted from their 35. You're saying scare money don't make money, dude. You coach like a bitch. What are we doing? You are. It's bad.
We gave up, my man. Ever since we banned Will Grier for Flintstone vitamins, my heart's been broken ever since. It hasn't been restored. I got to tell you.
When we were oh sorry.
No, you're good, buddy.
When we were coming home from the Miami game, and I told my dad, I'm like, he's got to go. And I was like the biggest Billy supporter. He's like, once you say that, it's time. He's like, if you're off the train, then who's still on the train?
Me or you?
No, me. I told my dad this, and he's like, if you're off the train, then who is? Like, and when I heard, what was the guy's name that called in first? That has insight, whatever. Yeah, when he said Dan Enos, I'm like, Dan Enos. That's good. That's what we're doing. Like, come on, that's the best guy we got.
That was the name that I heard this morning. And Ty Hayes, the Alabama guy, he's like, that would be worse than what it is now. And he goes, I know
it can't be better. It can't be better.
I don't know.
I want
Matthew,
someone.
Yeah. Shout out to the family and the UF.
Thanks, bro. Anyone with energy. Anyone with energy, please. Just anything.
Me. I'm putting my hat in.
Yes. Yes.
I got
please.
it.
All right.
Well,
See you guys later.
See you, bub.
Rich Resident says $5, 22 subs. That's more than the number of Gator fans in Ben Hill in the fourth quarter. Think about it. It's kind of crazy. It probably was. $2 from Ija the King. Give me DJ for the rest of the season. Rest off the season 7-4. Jordan Ray.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, sorry. It's my first time, man. I know everybody wants to say oh, Billy's this great recruiter and all this, but
I don't think
and we
anybody's
brought
saying any of that.
well, not now,
No
but
saying
like
anything
before,
like
they're
that.
trying to sit there and say he's like all of this great recruiter or whatever. We bring in Will Harris to help our secondary. I feel like we're getting the only person I will say that is maybe better than last year on the secondary is probably Marshall. He was,
Jason Marshall?
yeah, he's the only one that I see doing better. DJ Douglas, I get it, he's a transfer, he sucks. The whole
Castell
game,
took a step
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Bridges-
I mean, everyone just
Bridges
took
look-
Bridges.
Bridges
Go
Bridges
ahead.
looks good and he gets kicked out.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's time. Like I don't know, but my thing is like people want to say Lane Kiffin. Like, is Lane going to leave his situation at Ole Miss right now? They're ranked what, 6th? Texas Quinn Ewers just went down earlier, didn't look good. If Ole
Quinn
Miss
got
takes
hurt?
it, yeah. So Arch Manning went in. He got hurt. It didn't look good. He had his jersey over his head and everything. It did not look good.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't know. I thought I saw Art was in, but I thought because they had the game under wrap.
Nah, it was like only 21-7, I think, and he
Damn.
went in.
That's
Yeah, so I
horrible.
mean, if Ole Miss, Alabama is kind of still up in there. I know they beat the hell out of Wisconsin, but they didn't look good against. They didn't look good against South Florida. So it's like, does Lane really leave that situation in Ole Miss? Because is Jackson Dart a senior? Or is he just a junior?
Jackson's gone to the last dance, baby.
Okay, well maybe.
Yeah, and
I could possibly see that then.
And-
now that, but
So in Mississippi, their coaches are state employees, so everything pay wise has to go through the state. That's not the
okay.
same as Florida.
I don't
So
know how
That's,
to-
that's the draw. Is
I
money.
just
It's
Yeah.
not money. Look, we've talked about it plenty of times. The guy wants to come play and have that ego and come play for Florida. 1, but 2, that Ole Miss team to me is what FSU was last year. So there's you think about that. There's going to be a big fall off. But Jordan Ray, I
Yeah.
do appreciate you waiting and giving a call in, man.
oh yeah, appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is my first time being on here. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, man, hey, look, we do these things, rain, sleet, show or shine, or shine. You know what I'm saying? We're here ready to rock and roll. And the wife just brought in cookies, so this show just got a whole lot better.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I later, buddy.
Well,
Almost 1,400 strong.
yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, and Gator Nation, just try to stay strong. It's gonna be another rough year, but I don't know. We'll see.
All right, but I'll see you, man. Thank you. We got Jeffrey Dotcher. He says, wasn't LJ McCray a top 5 recruit? He was. How is he not getting more crap? Also, why is Spirito getting thrown to in the 4th on potential comeback? Because Spirito is him, my guy. A great question. $2. Never thought I'd miss Mullen. We are down bad boys. We got AM now pack $5. Billy talking like he already been fired. Gator that lives in AR. Dan E is horrible, but please somehow throw a show and undo this. Throw a shoe and undo this bad juju. We need something to overdo this. Look, the cup poop incident with FSU. I'm telling you, that is going to haunt them. Now we have obviously our own things, but I'm just letting you know that FSU isn't as far off it. A&M punted the ball one time the entire game. They not only punted the ball one time, they had like 14 penalties with over 100+ yards in penalties, and they had a 99-yard drive from their 1-yard line with a redshirt freshman. But anyways, QB a huge topic to the media, but it's the D and the O line. But at least U.S. special team showed up. We didn't have too many guys. You
Yes.
You got to pay your internet bill, Cody. I can't hear you. You look like a damn near melted cheese on a cheese bread right now. It's awful. No, I can't hear you. You look like Daniel Riviere. You got to figure it out and come back in. $2, Michael Martin. Players are getting money and we getting worse. Tell me, typhoon warning. Talk to me. Cody's in shambles over there with his internet.
Bruh. Hey, Billy gotta go, man. Billy gotta go.
I love everyone pops in like we haven't been talking with them for the last hour. Like, hey, quick, this is it, man. Like you say it so nonchalant. Like you're.
Bro, I'm so done, man. I'm done, bro. I've been seeing this for 2 years now, man. 2-3 years, whatever. But it's just not getting better. It's getting worse. Players don't look like they engaged during the game. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch.
It sucks. Again, I showed up to this today, ready to go, excited, fired up. Like, let's go play some football. Let's see some fight. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. Like, they want to get better. They were embarrassed. I don't believe. I'm lied to week in and week out. I can't do this anymore. That's why I don't want to see Billy coach. I don't care. I'd rather have somebody else tell me lies so I can at least give them the time of day.
Exactly. Just somebody, just we need a change. Just a change, man.
We need something, man. I don't know. Anthony says $5 is the bad juju will be over next year. 15 years since the Tim Tebow curse will be over. I didn't hear that till like the last show about the Tim Tebow curse. I didn't know about that one. Where you from, Typhoon? Where you calling in from, man?
Ocala, Florida.
Oh man, so you're the guy from the basement.
Oh shoot, hey man, bruh. Like I said, it's just Billy got to go. You could clearly see, at least just from the game today, like he's lost the players.
Oh, everybody's pissed.
He's lost the players. Fans booing him at the halftime. Like his damn press conference interview. You could just tell he's done. He's checked out.
Bro, coaches were clapping over the missed field goal. Like, what are we doing? Hey, bro, is that your damn smoke detector?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
You done. You cut off
battery,
that.
Bob.
Go change that damn thing.
Go change that thing.
I appreciate you, man. Later, Bubba.
All right, man.
See ya.
Killing me, man. Darren Hill, what's up, man? Darrell Hill, sorry.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Tell me, Bubba.
Man, I'm over here apologizing to my 4-year-old daughter because she just wants all kinds of Gator stuff, and I apologize. I said, baby girl, I'm sorry if you grow up being a Florida fan. This is disappointing.
Hey, you got a chance to pick somebody new now, and I'll support that. Let's go find a new team, baby. What do you want to cheer for?
Yeah, I'll root for you. I'll still have to support my orange and blue, but it is what it is.
Yes. Tell her we love her. Tell her go Gators.
Hey, Abby, he said he loves you, and he said go Gators.
Hey, shoot
he
me
said
a
he loves you, and he said go Gators.
Can you shoot me an email, and we'll send your daughter a high top shirt? We'll have her wear that instead of Gator gear. How about that?
Perfect. Yeah, we love the show. I was talking to my buddy. I told him, I said, Shelton and them at High Top makes us actually being Florida fans fun.
I appreciate it, man. Yes, please email me at High Top Sports 2 with your name and her sizes and stuff, and I want to send her a shirt, man, so she can at least.
Oh yeah, we'll be at the state game next week. We live in Mississippi, so.
Oh, cool, good stuff. Enjoy yourself.
All right, appreciate it, fellas. Y'all have fun. Go Gators.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Go Gators, man.
Go Gators.
See how long See how long it waits.
Hey, boys, sorry about that.
You're good, buddy. What's up, buddy?
Chopping it up, making supper.
I am heated. Oh my God. I seem to be asking myself this question every single year. What the fuck was that? What is the game plan going into this? I mean, Billy's first year, we have an amazing game against Utah. Next game, what do? We have AR throw it, 30, 40 times in that game. We don't run it at all. Second year, we have the first game of the year against Utah, whatever the fuck that was. That was like an atrocity. Now this year, I mean, he goes into every game saying, or what he said before this game, Mercer's going to be the starter. We're going to have a specific, possessions for Lagway. And what was that? He just came in every other possession. Like
that wasn't a plan. That was like, let's just see what works.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, how the hell are you expecting either Mertz and Lagway to get like a flow into the game when they're getting pulled every other possession? And like, Mertz goes in, scores a touchdown. Then I'm thinking, okay, he scored a touchdown. He'll probably get a second possession to kind of get like a flow into the game. No, he puts in Lagway right after, and it's like what is the game plan? I feel like he's like fucking us like on purpose.
Real quick, Kirby is tied with UK at mid second, and here's the thing, right? Kentucky gets embarrassed last week, and I'm not saying they're going to go out and beat Georgia, right? But at least sounds like they made some adjustments going into this game, which is good for them. But by golly,
oh my gosh, I don't even know what the adjustments are. Like,
there is none. That's why I said I love the questions. Like, hey, what are you guys doing at practice that isn't transitioning onto the football?
Oh my god, yeah, like Edgar going right in. Like, what are you doing? Like, Can you point to one thing that you can tell that that is not working? Like I don't understand what the game plan is. It's the same vanilla offense. Like, oh my gosh. Like I mean, any thought of Billy sniffing 2025 is completely gone. I mean, I'm pretty sure like everyone, it's not a matter, if, it's when. When does Billy get fired? And he should have been on that podium resigning. Honestly.
Agreed.
I mean, he should have been apologizing to every Gator fan, saying, "I am sorry. I have let everyone down. I failed these players. I failed these coaches. I have let everyone down."
I don't
Instead,
I wouldn't think someone's like a quitter or like a pansy by doing that. It's like, look, I just need straight honesty. Like, hey, this is embarrassing. I don't know to continue to play it as off as like, it could be something. It's just, I don't know. That just
no,
makes me irate.
I think this guy is so used to losing. I honestly think this guy is so used to losing that that's why every time when he's on the presser, it's like this. He's like emotionless, and it's just like I think this guy is used to losing, and that's why he's just the way he is.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. We're not used to it down here in Florida. Well, Josh, I appreciate it. It looks like we interrupted dinner.
Yeah, man.
So you enjoy dinner.
Sorry.
Appreciate you calling in, man. And go Gators, brother. Thank you.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Cody, wait on those before we pop them up. I don't want to miss them. Oh, let's go now. Tim Buck says, This is what happens when you hire someone who looks and sounds like Sling Blade. Parents must be related. Lane can't get here fast enough. Go Gators. I mean, look, this could be an electric off season, but it's going to be a long in season. You feel me? And then Hoof Hearted. We haven't seen you in a while, Hoof. It's I miss you. $100. Don't know. I will reluctantly be in Starkville. Go Gators. Hoof, we will pray for you. And thank you for your generous donation. As always, you're the man, Hoof. We love you. $2. Scary thing. We only win one more game. FSU. Could you imagine that's just a battle? I made a bet with my uncle before the season. They lose to Georgia Tech, and he's pissed off, and I'm talking smack. He's like, going to make a bet that FSU wins more. And this pre-Miami game, I'm like, hell yeah. Then we lose Miami, then I'm nervous, but FSU's rallying off 3-0, but I don't even know. Who knows? It's going to be up in the air. I hope it comes down to the last game of the season. That'd be a blast. College football whispers, $10. I will personally dirty up that locker room so we can start focusing on getting better at the game of football. Billy is UF, Butch Jones, number 5, # locker rooms, 5-star locker rooms. I love it. Travis Wilson, I know Mom Wilson is just in shambles right now, and I am praying for you and Mama.
Hey, so walking to Memphis, first of all, guys. I'm sorry I didn't get to make it. You need to start playing your video game more. At least Hawkins looked good on there. And Cody, I'm sorry I missed you last week, but I wanted to say, just like I know everybody's on the Lane train, but I feel like I still think Gus would be a good fit. Simply, he's been in the SEC before. He knows how to win. And I know Lane does too, but then again, like Allie was talking about before,
Gus is losing right now, 20-7. I don't want Gus. Sorry.
The pressure. Well, we need somebody. Okay. The pressure at UF would be more than Ole Miss, I would think. And that's why a lot of people don't want the Florida job, because we have such high standards and everything like that. I think Billy and Strickland need to go. And I also think, we just need somebody. Heck, get Tebow to come coach, put Brandon Spikes as the defensive coordinator. I mean, something, I mean, let the experienced guys that has that fire, like I've been talking about before, get in there and all that. And you know why Nick Saban was the GOAT? Because he let every coach do their job. He wasn't, we need a brotherhood. Okay, yeah, that's fine outside, but we don't need a brotherhood on the field. I mean, we need people that want to rip each other's heads and all that. We need to get after the ball. We can't even sack Shelton. I mean, come on now. We can't even get the quarterback. we can't even stop a running back. I
Was
mean,
Mama Wilson firing off the TV today? Was she hot?
I don't know. I wasn't over there. I'm out working right now. I'm about to get a trucking job in a couple weeks. So I mean, but
well, good stuff, man.
I just, she was. I imagine she is. I told her. I texted her. I said when we got up about 10-0, I said Billy's probably gone tonight. I said I'm fed up. I want. I'm glad I ain't even going to the games right now. My blood pressure would be so sky high. If I got to look like last week, every game looked like last week, or at least where we're good enough that at least to compete. Sunbelt Billy needs to just go back to Sunbelt Conference. He don't realize the talent he has is better than the Sunbelt Conference. And he just don't. And you can't bring Sunbelt playbook to the SEC.
I agree, Travis. Well, I appreciate, man, waiting and giving us a call in. Tell Mama Wilson we said hi, and go Gators, man. Be good.
All right, go Gators, man. We'll see y'all later.
Yes, sir, Bubba. We got Matt S. $5. Does Aaron Hernandez have any cousins or brothers we can? Oh, come on, man. Get to. I mean, for real. Glenn Schumann, Gator believer, $2 there. I think it's his head coach offer decision. Does anyone see a new DC or scheme coming? Mac attack, $10. I mean, we need everything. Fuller.
I mean, scared money don't make money aged horribly. That was awful. Wow. Like looking back on that 3 years ago, holy crap.
What a time, huh? What a time.
What a time to be alive. Good Lord. I think this is going to sound crazy, but we are in a golden position right here because the next 2 weeks, well, no, like I know the next 2 weeks, Mississippi State right now is down 28-3 against Toledo, which is crazy. And
really?
Yes. And then the week after that, it's a bye week.
So we're back.
Yeah. But we need a decision. I mean, Napier needs to go, right? I think this is
for that.
Yeah, because I know whatever his name said, Danny knows. You need that new guy to come in, play a little cupcake game against Mississippi State, because that's probably going to be the easiest game we have the rest of the year at this point. Because I don't know if it's either them or UCF. So have them play that game against Mississippi State with the new lineup, the new staff, everything, and take your tweaks and stuff into the bye week. You have 2 weeks until UCF, and then go from there. I mean, at this point, the season's.
I would put Fuller in charge at this point. At least you sound like you have a game plan. You know what I mean? Like you're preparing.
Well, you got to have something. I mean, because look, the same issues we were talking about after the Miami game. What have we seen any changes in those the faults from that Miami game? Have you seen any changes?
I have not. Sorry, I got Delta and them text me. They have info. Hold on, guys.
Breaking news?
Oh,
yeah, hold on. All right, give me a sec. I'll see what's going on. No, I have not seen any changes. I mean, we have. It's been atrocious. The Stanford game, we didn't. I mean, to be honest, we didn't even see much in Stanford. We talked about it after the Stanford game. Defensively,
that's 7 points. That 7 points looked very pretty compared to what it really was. And today, the fact the score. I mean, if you did not watch the game or whatever, and you saw 33-20, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's not.
No, it felt like 60-20.
Oh my gosh, it felt like they got kicked in the balls. Like that was just it was rough. I mean, there was no fire from the players. What's Delta saying?
Dave goes Georgia and Kentucky are going 3.5. Wait, what? That's exactly what I want.
But I mean, at this point, I think looking at how Missouri's played and stuff like that, I don't think. Because I've heard murmurings of Drinkwitz maybe being the guy. I do not want Drinkwitz. I
like Missy Moonlight, but yeah, I don't know if that's the right move.
He can't win a game by more than 14 points.
At least he's winning. At least he's winning.
It's very fair. But I think, I mean, obviously everyone and their mother that's a UF fan is saying Lane Kiffin right now, and that's understandable. I mean, I think if you want to get the most out of DJ Lagway, I don't know if there's a better coach that would be available for us to get the most out of Lagway than Kiffin, to be honest. But
or Lincoln.
I mean,
I don't like Lincoln though. He left his team in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and I just don't see him being able. I mean, he did beat LSU, which is that I was gonna say I don't see him being able to compete.
To be fair, I would leave Oklahoma in the middle of the night too. So
I mean, it's what is there besides tornadoes and no
tornadoes? That's weird. We both said that.
It's weird, but I think Glenn Schumann. I mean, I think Glenn Schumann and Lane Kiffin are the only two guys. Who else would you legitimately think could bring us
at Georgia? Yeah, I would low key like that pickup. Just so again, we're kind of going to unproven coach, but
the thing is, you got to look
I'm a sucker for the
get that
Tennessee's. I'm a sucker for the Tennessee Titans old coach.
Vrabel.
Yeah,
I don't mind the pro guys either.
He would bring juice, especially to the trenches. But if you look at Schumann, this guy started off as a student assistant in 2008 at Alabama. Since 2008, he's worked for two head coaches, Nick Saban and Kirby Smart. I mean, I think if you can't go the lane, if you can't get the lane train to roll into Gainesville, I mean, I don't see a guy that has the combination of recruiting, SEC experience, and has been in a winning program, because knowing how to win is huge, especially in the SEC. So it's just, I don't know. I've kind of kissed this. I hate saying this, but I feel like at this point, it's kind of like we've kind of kissed this season goodbye at this point, because the problems the problems we've seen, these are problems that should have been solved in January, February, March. These are not problems that we should be dealing with week 1, week 2, week 3. It just doesn't make sense.
Big guy. I appreciate you calling in, man, and giving us your thoughts and being patient, man. Go Gators, brother.
Of course.
Hey, week by week, boys. We'll see you on Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow. We got shows all week. We'll see you when we'll see you.
I will be tuning in.
I love it, man. Go Gators, brother.
All right, go Gators.
Kevin Infamous, $2 success. Congrats on 22,000 subs. Shelton and crew, thank you, my man. I appreciate it. We just hit that tonight, boys and girls. If you're just joining us, just surpassed 2,000. And Army says, where my flowers at $10. Army, I give you a little bit of your flowers because you were bought in on the Billy train and then you hopped off, and so I'll give you. You're not quite Q flowers, but I'll give you a little bit of flowers. Harrison,
Army.
How you guys doing?
Oh, we're great.
Almost a 12-pack, but yeah, I'm fine.
Yikes, man. I mean, I have an announcement, High Top. I'm officially on the Fire Billy Napier train.
Oh, thanks, Harrison.
Look, I tried to defend Napier for as long as I possibly could, but it's gotten to the point now where if we had come out and lost this game close, there wouldn't be this much hatred. But the fact we were down 20-0 at halftime, I personally thought we were going to lose 50-7 at that point. I was just like, this is embarrassing. I'm honestly surprised we didn't lose 50-7, because another problem, High Top, is they had a backup quarterback in, and the guy looked like he was a Heisman Trophy contender. I'm not even kidding. It's this dude is a backup QB, and he was just shredding our defense. I'm like, did we prepare at all for this game? I don't know. There's a possibility we might not win a single SEC game this year if we play like that. If we play like that, there's no shot we win a single SEC game.
And it's concerning because, again, you would think to see some progress, but there's no reason. Look, I think Connor Wingman's fine. I think they're like, hey, let's put this kid in. He's mobile. Bro, first play of the game, 2nd and 21. We bring the crib.
I think so too.
Runs right up the football field. They're like, hey, just don't make any dumb decisions. just stay in the pocket, roll out. They don't know how to cover this. It was like Bateman's like, yeah, here's what's gonna happen. They knew what we were doing the entire time. It was literally
that big blow up play. I don't know who was running the ball, but it was Bateman's seen that about 1,000 times. It was in third quarter.
Brutal.
And it's just like the other thing too is guys, I said this during the Miami game. I said Billy Napier can't come out and just get blown off the field, and that's exactly what he did. I mean, the offense looked weak. I mean, I don't know what the offense is, but this is why not hiring an offensive coordinator has come back to bite Billy, because he's the one calling the plays, and the play calling still looks subpar every week. It's just honestly, it hurts my eyes to even watch the offense at times, because it's like I know what they're running half the time. It's just 4-yard pass after 4-yard pass the whole dang game. And it's like on the few plays where like Graham Mertz or Lagway throw the ball more than 10 yards, the dude catches it. And I'm like, why can't we do that the whole game? Like, what's so hard about doing that singular play the whole game? And, you know, it was, but this is the final straw, because, you know, I think, and look, Napier, he just needs to go. Like it's
For sure.
time.
For sure. Well, Harrison, welcome aboard the train, the Fire Billy train. It's getting full now. I don't know how many more seats we have left. I think it's getting pretty locked up, but I imagine there'll be more trains coming through. You guys can hop on those next ones, but this train's left the station and we're on the way.
Hi, Top. Before I go, I had one question. Earlier, you mentioned that you read from an inside source that they're going to get rid of. I'm not questioning. I'm not trying to be insulting, but like, how accurate is that guy?
Yeah, so it's a tweet from Friedman. This isn't like me like reading some behind the scenes. It's a tweet. This guy also broke the news that Muschamp will be fired before it happened. So it's not like, I mean, all it is perspective of the situation. So
I'm not like being insulting. I just wanted to know if I should.
No, you have a right to question. I'm just giving you what I know. I don't. Okay. I'm not saying this is like this is fact. I'm giving it to you as I know it. You do with what you will with that info. But no, you're completely cool with asking. I have no clue what I'm doing here. So I just bought a mic and a camera, and the rest is history. But yeah, you're good. I appreciate it, though.
Yeah, no problem.
Hollywood.
I'm finna go on. Hello.
Bro, what's up?
Why is that hat still on your head? Man? When you put some move it off.
Oh shit! Hold on. Are you ready? How we doing?
Can we turn the music off? You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm watching the shit. The Georgia game. I'm watching Kentucky actually compete like a real team.
Isn't it crazy to see the changes from week to week where Stoops is like, hey, we look like shit. Let's make some adjustment. Is that moonshine?
Nah, Evan Williams. 17.
Hey, we got any more good analogies while we're here, Hollywood? I mean, last week, Billy was cheating on us, playing with us. Where we at this week?
I say, man, we got to get rid of Billy like a bad.
Billy gave us a STD.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we just found out Billy just gave us an STD. He cheated on us and gave us an STD, and we're pregnant. And and the bank account empty.
I'm gonna tell you this. Billy that did me and Gator Nation so wrong, I can't do nothing but get inebriated. I'm gonna sit here and drink all night long. You know, when you date a chick and she already say, "Oh, babe, I'm so sorry," hope I can make it work. And then things you think is gonna work, we done rolled into this game like, my girl, hey man, she can come with me. I'm gonna show her she gonna meet my mama this time. And when she meet my mama, the first thing she do, she go in the kitchen, hang out with her, start cooking. And she burned the rice. That's what Billy just did. He burnt the goddamn rice. Mm-hmm. Now we sit here. You ever had any meal with burnt rice on the side? That's exactly what the Gators look like. Mm-hmm. Burnt goddamn rice. The other players surrounded look good, but we know who is the problem. Billy Napier. And the saddest thing about it, we got to.
When it sucks with burnt rice, that taste stays in your mouth no matter how good the rest of the plate is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you ain't gonna eat shit on that plate because the rice fucked up. Yep. You ain't gonna eat nothing on it. I'm telling you,
the crawfish. You ain't eat the etouffee. You ain't gonna eat the bell peppers. You ain't gonna eat nothing of it.
Listen, Cody. Listen, the 33-20 score don't do justice to what the game actually was.
Oh yeah,
this game almost was worse than
Miami
game.
Yeah, it was worse than Miami, I think.
No, it was worse. It was worse.
I talked a whole lot more shit for Miami game than I did for.
Yeah, for sure.
At least Cam was a proven commodity.
We've been national champions. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
we were saying some shit.
How we in 28 games, 12-16. How are we supposed to even be serious as fans? How the players gonna even feel like I want to keep playing? We got a lot of 4-star wide receivers. On the serious note, how you think they're going to stay and play when the coach can't even figure out the quarterback situation?
You know, they kept saying that on the announcers were like, "Oh, there's so much young talent here, so much exciting things." Like that would be something you would say 3 years ago, right? It's like there's so much youth. Just wait, give it time. We have zero clue if that's gonna be there. Like they're saying,
Ron Williams is 17 years old. They just had College Game Day showing his plays. No discredit to Trey Wilson, one of the most select players on our team. Elijah Badger's coming up big for us this season right now.
Yep.
And you know what we can get for offense.
How does a team like Nebraska that's been in the cellar for 40 years have a better offense and defense than us?
They went got a good.
How's that happen?
NFL.
How's that happen?
That's Nebraska. Cornhusker. I'm A.
They've been in the cellar for 30 years.
Billy got Hollywood sitting indoors with a hat and glasses on. That's how bad. That's how bad.
Yeah, man. It's a funeral for Billy, man. This just the real truth, man. He out of there.
We wear all black.
Hollywood, take a sip before we let you go. Let's get a cheers in there, big guy.
Cheers.
We're gonna need better help. All kinds of therapy after this. I don't know. We're gonna have to get the whole list. I'll get to work on the sponsorship, boys, on our mental health. I appreciate Hollywood. Good seeing you, man.
Take it easy, y'all. Okay,
bro. We're about to bring in Alex Gainey in, and if you guys can see what I see right now, this man is fully suited up. He's been trying to get his headset over his helmet for the last 10 minutes, and I'm watching him down here cracking up,
struggling.
He's trying to make sure. Am I up? Am I up? Look, he's cheesing out because he knows what I'm talking about.
You're live.
Look at this shit. You're muted, bro. Hold on.
You're muted.
You're muted. You gotta mute the mic.
Unmute it. I tried to unmute it. I can't even unmute it.
I think it's him.
Ah, there we go.
Hey!
Sorry, I said I couldn't hear fucking shit out of that thing. But,
bro, you pulled that helmet off. Your face looked like it was about to explode.
Oh, dog, my head is hurting so bad. I don't know if that's the 12-pack of Modelo's I drank before halftime or the Fireball I'm drinking at the moment. But hey, yeah. So that was interesting, fun. I don't know if that was fun, but I was just trying to channel my inner Danny Warfel. I don't know if this has been worn since '96. I mean, look at that damn thing. But wow, what a hey! Somebody in a Facebook Florida group posted the president's office number.
Oh
and
no!
So I don't think I left more than 15 voice messages to his office.
Oh no!
Nothing crazy. Just fire Napier and Strickland. What are you thinking?
Just simple suggestions.
Just simple. Hey, good news. I think the Braves won. That's the only time. That's the only thing. Only time we're allowed to chop.
Yeah, that's huge.
Fans.
I love that.
But I love that too. I'm going to be there on September 25th against the Mets.
Holy shit, babe!
Toledo beating Mississippi State 35-3.
That Canada just went on. My wife just sneezed all over me. Just a straight
gesundheit.
You heard that thing, dude? Almost blew my microphone off.
But my mom went to Florida. My dad grew up in Gainesville. Played all his high school games at Buchholz at Florida Field. My uncle was a kicker for Florida. And so it's just hard. I grew up in the glory years of 96 and, 2006 and 2008. And it's just hard. We were so spoiled that people, kids these days, I have a cousin that's technically a Gator fan. And I was like, man, you should have seen the days of Tebow. And he's 13 years old. And he goes, who's Tebow? And I was like, oh, dear God.
That hurts.
And so, yeah, that hurts. And I was like, you know what? I can't be mad at it because you don't know anything but losing since you've been born. So, and he was like born in 11 or something like that. So it's just like, you don't know anything better. So, I really wanted to get on board with Billy. He's a fantastic person. Don't get me wrong.
Great pastor.
Right. He's our Mark Rick. And
No, he's not. Don't do that to Mark.
He's a
I
great
mean,
youth
as a
pastor.
person, he is. But I don't know. I want to get a coach in here that, disregards speeding tickets and DUIs like Kirby. I think that's the golden pass to be a starter for UGA nowadays is some type of 130 mile an hour dude. By the way, that UGA player that just got arrested for speeding on Thursday, he got a Grand Cherokee Jeep to do 120 miles an hour. That dude needs more than starting time. That dude needs to have the keys to Athens. That is a freaking. I didn't know a Grand Cherokee go that fast.
I didn't think the monitor hit that part. I love it. Alex, well, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, man.
Full helmet squeezed in.
I've been listening to you for the last 3 years, and man,
damn.
When I saw you break out the Bray stuff in 21, man, I was like, this is my guy. We're brothers. I mean, hey, man, and anytime you're ever, I mean, I don't know if you can peep it back here, but I got my whole shrine, boy.
Looks sick. You see that?
Oh, yep. I got the World Series bat back there, the whole thing.
I love it.
But
go Braves,
hey,
man.
man, go Braves. Anytime you're in Atlanta, hit me up, man. Sure. You got a place to stay, dude.
I love it, man. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you being dialed in, man.
Go Gators.
Go see you,
Yeah,
Billy has been in the swamp. $5 from Matt S. More swamp than Trump did, and that's saying something. The super chats are flying tonight. And then we've got Barone, 71, $5. Napier's drowning himself in a case of old duels, convincing himself, just like his team, it's close to being where it should. The Bubba King UK, what's up, baby?
I've been a Florida fan since 2008. Wow. If this ain't the worst times, we're getting close.
Are you from the UK?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the dude from Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, are you calling me from the Matrix?
Are you Chip?
No, but Nate.
Are you Chip from Sons of Anarchy?
Nah, I've got bad internet. I've got bad internet.
Okay, thank you. I was like, bro, what's going on with this phone call? All right, go ahead, Bug.
Where'd he go? It was Chip.
Oh, we upset him. Okay, Dylan. What's up, buddy? He waited just to hang up on us.
Alex, drop out so other people can get in if they're wanting to get in, big dog.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex. Dylan, you there? Oh, we're losing everybody. MFG Productions. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Tough day in Gary Nation.
Tough day in the shop. Tough day in the office.
Sure, I don't know if you remember me. You had came on with my friend in the swamp.
Yeah, I thought that was you in the profile picture. I was waiting. I was like, they didn't say anything, so maybe it's not. Yeah, I do, man. Good to see you, man. How are you?
Yeah. I've been doing better, bro. It's especially like living in Tallahassee. It's been hard, but it's a couple of things, bro. I was a Billy supporter, man, like a real deal Billy supporter. Like I went to bat for Billy because I felt that he was somebody that was a part of the Nick Saban tree. So that was the thing that kind of stuck, that kind of like led me to stick with him for a long time. Like, okay, he comes from good stock, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to be that guy that's going to lead us to the promised land. You know, we getting the guys we supposed to get. We're doing all of these different things. And, you know, when Lagway signed on, I was all for Lagway starting from the jump because I believe personally, you don't get a DJ Lagway all the time. And then when you do get one of those, you make sure, like, I feel you start him and you take your chances. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like dealing with a So like dealing with a 6 year senior with Mertz, and there's nothing against Mertz. I just feel like DJ is far more prepared. And with Mertz, I thought it was going to be a situation to where it was like kind of sort of like how Clemson was in the in 2018, or if it was going to be a Joe Montana, Steve Young type of situation where a young guy would bring the best out of the old guy. I thought that Mertz was going to have a good year this year because we was going to see the absolute. Yeah,
I mean, that line, dude, I don't think you could put Tom Brady back behind that line. I don't think it would matter, honestly, at this point. Patty Mahomes would get tore up behind that line.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice it, and then like his play calling is so predictable. Everything is extremely predictable, bro, and it's really upsetting. And he takes no accountability. You know what's crazy is that I used to laugh at Muschamp and McElwain when they be losing their mind on the sidelines. It's
I miss
like
it.
yeah, and he's just so nonchalant. We down by 20. Oh yeah, well, you gotta get together. He ain't got no fire. He ain't upset. He ain't like it's none of that. And it's really upsetting because we've been waiting for years, bro. I felt like this year was going to be the year, considering like he got his guys in. You know what I'm saying? I always say you give a coach like 3 or 4 years to get his guys in. Then when he gets his guys in, that's when you can hold him completely accountable because he got the players that he recruited. It's his guys, it's his system. He has no excuses. And we look worse, bro. We look pathetic, bro.
We look rough. That's what even sucks. We heard this team was better, and we look worse than we did. But MFG Productions, man, I do appreciate you giving us a call and giving us your tape, big guy. I appreciate you having me on the show. You guys still shooting?
Yeah, we're going to start back. And one more thing. This will be really quick. Yeah. One more thing. This will be quick with Billy. I feel like I'm pretty sure like you guys have been in relationships or whatever. I finally figured out what Billy has been, what Billy is. Like when we were younger, and it was this girl that you really liked, and your mom told you to stay away from her.
My ex-wife,
But
yes.
So like your mom said, stay away from her. She's no
Yeah,
good
she had
for.
she had more red flags than a carnival.
Yeah, and you made all the excuses in the world for her. And and then like 5
$50,000 in
years.
debt, and I understand. 5
years down.
Mama was right. Mama was right.
Yeah.
Mama's right.
That's what Billy Napier is, bro, and it's upsetting. And also congratulate you guys on 22,000, man. You guys are awesome, bro.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you guys for having me
Would
on.
be here for you.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Good to see you. Go Gators, Bubba.
Yeah, you too, man.
Millionaire trader Alex, my man.
What's up, big guy?
Man, ain't nothing going on but these damn losing ass Gators today. It hurt us real bad, guys. It hurt us real bad. But I kind of seen the red flags earlier, y'all. Y'all remember the first game last year against Utah?
Yep.
Does it not look like the rest of this year? Does it not look like that?
I think it looks worse, Alex.
Worse.
I think
we're worse. I think this is the worst team I've ever seen under Napier. We're getting worse.
Yeah. So who's the interim coach?
Ensign, they said?
That's gonna be the next question.
Yeah, it's one of the analysts on the sideline. He's the only guy that has head coaching experience.
I thought Ron Roberts had some head coaching experience. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe you, Alex. Are you free next Saturday?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Me, you, and Shelton can scheme it up all week on NCAA.
Hey, look, they need me. I'll watch. I'll come coach the team for $250,000. I'm not. You know what I mean? $250,000
I'll coach it for free.
In a 4-bedroom. I'm not picky. I don't even need the Benz sponsorship. Just give me my F-150.
You have to bring the champ with you too, though.
Oh yeah, we'll bring the whole squad. Well, hey, I mean, for as much as the guys they have on staff, we could probably bring Hatz's chat there to help coach the team. We put everybody on stats. So
right.
Yeah.
Right, man. Hey, man, our season's over, man. I'm sitting there. He's sitting there at halftime. I changed my Facebook picture. It's a gator with a bag over his head.
Hey,
a lot of people going out right.
$1 million trader. If the Gators were a stock, what would you say about it?
Sell.
Or
Enron.
You need to sell. You heard me, sell your stock instantly.
Fire
if you
sale.
haven't sold your stock, it's too late. You are in a burning fire. Your account is red right now. It's too late. You should have sold last year.
I had to ask you.
I love it. Millionaire Trader Alex, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in as always and being a good sport, man. Go Gators. Hopefully we'll see you next week when we pound Mississippi State, who's getting clapped by Toledo today.
Yeah. We'll probably make their quarterback look like Heisman too.
I'm gonna keep Florida Gators in our prayers.
All right, man. I appreciate
twice
you.
a day.
Good seeing you, Bubba. Boys and girls, we got 1,000 strong. Appreciate y'all calling in, hanging out with us tonight. We're just about over an hour and a half. 1,000 strong for 2 hours is crazy. Gator fans are all upset. We're all here loving each other together. So I love you guys for being here. Got a couple more people left in here. We got Gator Nation next. What's going on, Bubba?
What's good, man? Y'all doing all right today? Well,
We're hanging in there.
let me not ask that. Let me not ask that question.
I'm two beers away from crashing a 12 pack.
Every time Cody leaves, you get Larry Cox worried that you're jumping off the bridge or something, Cody.
Larry, you know what? I'm gonna tell you that the chat's been abusive of me lately. Larry, thank you for thinking about me and my safety. I appreciate you.
If it makes you feel any better, y'all are the highlight of my night. So at least we have that. Dude, this is starting to get embarrassing. We've become the South Carolina of the SEC.
Vandy.
Is it Vandy already? I mean,
are we there yet?
Texas A&M flexed on us all day long, and none of our players did anything about it.
They were just laughing at us, taunting us.
I mean, everybody said something about the team quitting on Mullen. I actually like the Mullen hire. I like the Muschamp hire. I thought he needed an offensive coordinator. I never liked the Jim McElwain hire. I didn't think that was a good idea. I love the Mullen hire. I don't care about their recruit. I mean, I care about the recruiting. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, man, like he did better with a 3-star quarterback and everybody knew we were going to throw the ball, and he still schemed better than like pretty much any other coach that we've had so far. And we kicked him out because of one bad year. And then we've literally been through 2-3 years now with Billy. And it's just, man, I was never on the Billy train. I told y'all from the beginning.
Yeah.
You didn't have to throw me off of it. I got off as soon as it came in, I got off of it. And I just want Lane Kiffin, man. I just came on here just hey, Lane Kiffin, please come save us, man. I just want some excitement back.
So my dad's a Wisconsin fan. He's watched a lot of ball. He likes a lot of teams. He's down in Louisiana, and he goes, he called me, and he goes, this is probably the worst example of Gator football that I've seen in the last 10 years. How do you feel? And he's not even a Gator fan.
Try a decade. Try 30 years, bro. 10 years?
I mean,
he's like, this is terrible.
It's bad.
He goes, you have Texas A&M chomping and throwing thumbs down on you, and none of your players do anything about it. Like,
I mean,
nothing?
we don't even get the legacy players. We had Emmitt Smith's son on the opposite side of the field. And he was Mr. Two Bits today. I mean,
that's sad.
Emmitt Smith is the whole reason why I'm a Gator fan in the first place. I hated missing out on his son. I really kind of wish that he would have came. I know it's hard to follow in your dad's footsteps and all. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, man, dude, like if we can't get some of these players, I mean, Miles Graham, thank you for coming. At least we're getting some people. It's just
going to be wild.
Dogs are losing right now, 3-6. But Gator Nation, I appreciate you calling in, man. I'm glad we're the highlight.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you.
Y'all have a good one, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Can I shout out to two old time Gators from the hometown? Let me give a shout out to Jonathan Bullard and Brandon Spikes. Chomp chomp. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you, man.
See
Go
you,
Gators.
bud.
Jason S. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Hey, so it's funny because I came on here a year ago after that Utah debacle, and you know what I brought up? I brought up how all off season we were being fed, and I can send you the recording because I have the screen recording because I went to it the day before the Miami game, and I went, let's see if they've done anything since then. Because last off season it was they were posting all these metrics on Instagram and social media about this guy lost this much body fat, this guy got this much faster, squats this much, but they looked like a bunch of wrestlers and track stars, but not football players. No fundamentals, couldn't tackle to save their lives. It was a disaster, and lo and behold, here we are a year later. So I'm not going to rip into Napier too much because everybody's already done that. We all know he needs to be gone. One thing I will say is with respect to Lagway. So it's Lagway's like that nice shiny toy that everybody wants. They got a taste of them in that Sanford game. But what people have got to remember is, and this has nothing to do with Napier. This is any coach. You throw an 18-year-old kid out there to the wolves, especially with with the schedule that we have. One wrong move with that kid can alter permanently his entire career. So you got to be real careful with how you handle that kid because, I personally think it should be a 60-40 or a 50-50.
Bo Nix-esque, like I said.
Right. And but here's the thing. And this is something that, maybe controversial or not a lot of people have really thought about, but I'll tell you something, because it hurts me to say this. This is the first time I'm going to say this because I spent the first 2 years of my life in family housing at UF because I was born on campus. My dad was a student there, and then I went to school up there, and then I intend to go back and finish because I didn't finish obviously. But point is, I was born a Gator, and
literally
for the first time, my, I guess, advice to the fan base right now is stop going to games, stop buying merchandise, stop showing up because everybody wants to pull this. Because all I've heard for the last couple of weeks is, hey, don't punish these guys for Napier's, ineptitude. It's about the players who, are putting in the effort, and that's true. But here's the problem: when you still show up at games and you're still selling out games, like we sold out the Texas A&M game today, even though we already knew what we were after the Miami game, you're sending a message that we have been for years now to Strickland and these failed coaches that losing and creating a losing culture is okay because the fans are still going to show up. And I think it's gotten to a point now where we've got to look at it as fans and say, look, we love you, but until there are changes that are made, can't show up, can't buy tickets. We cannot keep lining the pockets of this administration and showing up to games when they've allowed this and they've created this. So what I wanted to say too was, everybody's talking about Lane Kiffin and, or this coach or that coach. Look, I'll give you an example. Excuse me. Urban Meyer, where was he at? Utah and Bowling Green before he came here? I mean, how proven was he really? You don't really know what you're going to get until they get there. And what I will say is at Florida, it's obviously, and you'll hear this from other fan bases and analysts who aren't fans. They even recognize it. Florida is just different. And there used to be a time where when people saw this, they were scared. They didn't want to play us when they saw that logo. That meant something. And so the reason I bring that up is because we need a coach. And I'm not saying, there'll never be another Urban Meyer for all his faults. but we need a coach like him who would steal candy from a baby and not even fucking think twice of it. We need an absolute savage who doesn't give a fuck about anybody's feelings, including the players, and saying, hey, look, you don't want to be here. You don't, get rid of, you can't be on social media. You can't be on your phones during the games and shit, or, this much before this time after the game. You don't like it, take a walk. And guess what? If we lose some recruits because of that in the short term, even if we lose Lagway, I'm cool with that. You know why? Because we continue to tiptoe around this and do certain things because we want to preserve Lagway or the recruits that we have. We're still going to be there's no, you can have 11 5-stars on that field. Under this administration, you'd be left to win 4 games.
Yeah.
So,
well, Jason, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you waiting and calling. And true Gator being born there, that's crazy to hear, man. And look, I think the people are not going to be showing up here in the next couple of weeks. I mean, Mississippi State's away, and then there's a bye, so we've got a few weeks till we see how that plays out. But I think what we saw today really is going to sit sour in some people's mouths. But I appreciate you calling in, man, and being patient for us. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Go Gators, man.
Go Gators.
So we got AR Country in here, boys. My little man's been waiting for a minute.
Yeah.
And I know he's ready to go to bed.
What's
up,
up?
big dog?
Thor Gators. Chomp, chomp. All right, now get to bed. Now get to bed.
What's up, big dog?
Hey, can you put? I want to send him a high top shirt, man. Put in the private chat your address and size for him, and we'll get the Cody or one of us to send that over to you, man. But I appreciate it.
Absolutely love that. Yeah, he was like, Dad, I want to wait up. I want to tell him I love high top. I want to at least say hi. I'm like, all right, you will, but you gotta get to bed. Oh yes, get to bed. Thank you. Love you. Okay, so. I mean, obviously, I'm going to raise him right. Win or lose, I'm going to raise him as a Gator. I love the boy. So, fellas, yeah, this is hard to swallow, obviously. You don't want to see it, but now we got to see it, and now we got to deal with the consequences. More than likely, we'll not have Napier. What I want to know is what's your guys' mental state right now in regards to the coach. Now, obviously, we have to find a coach. Now, I'm thinking, this is left field, I'm thinking Dan Lanning. Now, because I just don't know if Lane's just going to jump on that train and come on over here. I really don't
Lane
know.
is more likely. I think Lane is closer to Florida than Lanning. Lanning is.
Yeah, I don't see Lanning leaving. Lanning's got a real good in Oregon. And I think Oregon is legitimate, and I don't see Lanning leaving at all. To be honest with you. And look, to be fair, Lanning isn't completely proven either. Like what Jason was just saying is like he's exciting. He's shown some flash in recruiting. And he's crushing it in Oregon. Don't get it twisted, but he hasn't really and Lane has, I guess, technically hasn't either. But he's got a little more under his belt in the coaching sphere than I would say.
That's true. I mean, do you really see that Lane would leave? I say a decent situation at Ole Miss. I mean, I guess maybe it's just a matter of dollars. You said he's got family here in Florida. Is that what you said?
So his ex-wife is from here.
Her dad was a Gator great, and so they grew up. He grew up coming to Gator games when Spurrier coached.
Yes,
Spurrier is the reason why he is who he is. His visor, his attitude, everything.
Yep.
Gotcha. So there's only one other thing. I know you got a lot of people, so again, I don't want to waste a lot of your time.
No, you're good.
And I'll private chat you. Don't worry. Just one thing I want to say is like we hire all these strength and conditioning coaches, but for some reason we're still soft. We're not even a can. We're a whole tank of shark shit right now because of how soft we play. And I just don't understand it. I would love an answer, but there's just no answer for how soft we've been.
I watched
D-line and O-line.
I watched 10 different teams today, and we're the worst out of the bunch.
So I know. I mean, I'm hoping for the best the rest of the season. I don't know what's to come, but I mean, through and through, fellas, I'm gonna be a Gator. Just like Tim Tebow, I was born a Gator. I'm gonna live a Gator. I'm gonna die a Gator, and we're just gonna have to make the best of the season. All right.
Real fast, Indy. Indy Gator Club. They meet off of. It's like it's up north at a bar. We'll have to get together. there.
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
once.
I would love to get together, especially if we start winning. That would be awesome. But I mean,
Even if
yeah,
we lose, it is what it
I'll
is.
shoot you guys my email. Again for the little man shirt, and then just for Cody and I meet up so we can
Cool.
talk some more Gator. And so again, fellas, thank you for your
I'll
time.
leave you in the
and,
room so you can shoot that message over. All right, Bubba. Thank you.
Hey, go Gators.
Go Gators, man. We got a couple super chats. Scoot Guthrie, $5 says, please stop the UGA coach talk. It's Lane or die. He's the only one of his generation with the ego of UM and the HBC. I totally Meyer. Totally agree. UGA's driving here on Kentucky. It's a dogfight right now, pun intended. Let's get Swamp Donkey to coach our bunch. LOL. Yeah, it looks like she's trying to call in. 24 months of membership. Justin Goodwin says Miss Swamp Donkey needs a link. She's got some to say. Josh Roberts says if we can't get Kiffin, we need Stoops. No one has done more with less talent in the SEC. Name one coach who has done more with less. Stoops kind of out of it. Liam. I like the logo.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, big dog?
So what you think about the game?
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, go Gators, but like we're trash, bro. Like we're shit. Like it's the worst team I've ever seen play football.
Could be.
Wait, why you got Mad Billy behind? You couldn't find something better?
No, bro. It's a green screen, you know. Got to keep it professional.
Okay.
Gotta
He's got a war mask on, but gotta keep it professional.
Yeah.
I'm on that Lane train though. We gotta get Lane Kiffin on the team. I think he would be a great addition.
I don't disagree. I think we're all there.
We got.
And I heard about they're talking about Urban Meyer coming to be the interim. Well, if Billy gets fired, what do you think about that?
Delta said at the beginning of the show, he said that Urban basically came and said, "No, I'm done." So I don't think it's gonna happen now. I did see that.
Who would be the interim if Billy was out?
We said it earlier. I can't remember the guy's name. He's an analyst on the team right now.
Yeah, not anything better. They could go grab somebody outside though. They could grab.
It's true.
They go grab somebody outside if they really need to.
I feel like at this point, the rest of our season just has to be supporting Lagway and like making sure he stays, because if he doesn't stay, we don't have a future. Like we're cooked. I don't see how we're gonna succeed.
I don't know. A lot needs to change though.
I agree. Hey, I got a FSU fan that wants to talk. Here you go. Here he is.
What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
I don't know if it might be a little bit of a confidence booster, but at least your rival is probably worse than you guys. It might be a little bit.
I would like to think so, but it could be a battle of the shits.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're a cool
We're both
FSU
pretty
fan,
bad.
though. You're cool in my book, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But,
no, it's rough right now.
Thanks for even coming on, showing your face.
Yeah, mad
Yeah.
respect. More than
Yeah.
most FSU men would. So
I saw
Let's
the
later.
bags over the head on FSU fans today.
Yeah,
You're a
it's pretty
baller,
bad.
bro. You're a baller. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. I respect, mad respect for coming on here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, boys.
Love the
Go
show.
Gators.
Love the show. Go Gators.
Love you, man. Thank you, Bubba. Cody Smith, talk to you, big guy. Hit me with the juice.
What's up, guys?
What's up, big
Tell
dog?
me.
You know, my elbows are kicking in, so I'm having a great ass time right now. You know, relax.
He's shooting off to the stratosphere.
He's vibing. I love it.
Yeah.
Vibing.
Uncle Joe, he's
You know
seeing
what?
the devil.
Because I said this last season. I called in. I forgot what game it was. It was after a loss, of course. And I was like, I'm just going to write this. You know, I was already off the Billy train, and now I am official. I've been off. So, you know, that's the vibe sometime, you know.
No way we're getting back on this thing. It's not a matter. We keep saying it of if but when now. And for me, I'd rather just move past this. It's like just move out of my house. Like I don't
Just
even
break
wanna,
up with me already.
Yeah, I don't even want to wait. Like I don't want to
Divorce
go
me.
through logistics. Like I I'll leave if that's I'll leave. You know what I mean? Like that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
I knew the game was over when they were talking about their backup QB, because every
me too.
team has a backup that has a career day against us. Like, I at that point I was just like, you know, all right, he's gonna have a Heisman type day, and look what happened.
Not
That's
quite.
all we do.
It's been tough, Cody. I think the edibles would be nice for a lot of the fan base right now. To be honest with you, they would all appreciate it.
Yeah, I would.
I didn't take it. I didn't take it during the game. I took it after. I was like,
No,
I'm
that's
not
perfect timing.
upset about this.
Probably just kick
Perfect
in right
timing.
about now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching UCF lose to TCU. Ooh.
You put the Georgia game on. That game's in dogfight right now. But Cody, I appreciate you, man. Sit
Thank you.
Maybe take
Go
another
Cody,
one.
do another Cody. I appreciate you.
Simmer down. I appreciate you, big guy.
Thank you.
Oh, Swamp Donkey just left. She was in there and she just left. She's got
Oh
bad
my
service.
gosh, Swamp Donkey, get back in here.
We got 3 people left though. I wanted to get to them anyways. Joseph, what's up, man?
What's up, man? So, bro, I had to move to Tennessee. I don't know, like 8 years ago. So it sucks because I got to deal with Tennessee fans. So
been pissed ever since, huh?
yeah, man. So the problem is, well, I guess it's not a problem, but I'm ready to just swing for the fences, man. Let's go, Josh Heupel. Let's go and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, baby. You know,
Cripple Tennessee while taking away a dub. I'm not sold on Heupel, but I get what you're saying.
How much?
We'll just write a blank check to Kirby Smart. What does it got to take?
Well, see, that's a different scenario because that's his alma mater. He's not going
to enough money, everybody.
No,
there's
no
a
way he
dollar
leaves.
sign for everybody.
No, there's no way he leaves.
Sure, yeah, but Josh Heupel, I say you go to him and say, "What's up, man?"
Bro,
What's
that thing behind you just scared the shit out of me, bro. Whatever
Oh,
that
my
thing
God.
is.
You talking about my man over there?
Yeah,
Bro, I thought it was some. I was like, yo, this guy.
They look
Bro.
like Holly's girlfriend.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's.
God.
It looked like real behind you, bro. That was.
That's wild.
That's the world's most interesting man, baby.
I hear you.
Hey, my best man stole that for me on my wedding day.
The college judge are the best. You never know what you're gonna get.
Bro,
It's
I got
absolutely
married on Cinco de Mayo, and he stole that from a Mexican restaurant. He stole. I mean, you're in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah. Or yeah.
He
close
stole
enough.
this from Taco Lou on Cinco de Mayo. Was the day I got married.
What a legend. That's a good man.
I know. Pretty cool, right? So we decorate them for all the holidays and all that shit. But yeah, man, it sucks, dude, because I was a big Billy fan, bro. I mean, I think
a lot of us were.
outside of on the field, everything's been great.
Yep.
But you just can't win, man. So what I mean, dude, what are we gonna do? Like, people talk about money. At least we're not in Florida State's position where it was like we're trying to get out of a conference for $500 million. We got to
Plus
pay
$63 million for a coach
to get out of it. Like, at least
Guess
we
it
can
can
just
always be worse, right, guys? That's how
could
the
be
whole thing
Florida
goes.
State.
could be worse. Could be worse, man. Could be
Holly,
awful.
Holly says hi, guys. Also,
Did he text you back?
yeah, he did.
Now he did, little bitch.
Yeah, he said you want to talk football now after the loss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he always is. Well,
But
Joseph,
anyway.
I appreciate you, man. Shout out to your interesting and your best man.
Fuck,
Good
we
luck.
lost Swamp Donkey again.
Go
Golly.
Go Gators, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you. Cole.
What's up, boys? How you guys doing outside of the game?
Man, bro, we got an awesome
got a
Sunday,
nice
so we-
buzz on.
There you go. You know, oh well. I guess that's all we have to say here. It seems like the ship is sailing, so to new horizons. You know,
Ship is sold.
So, are you guys? I guess are you confident that that one dude on Twitter, you know, the guy called Dan Mullen, or called his firing? You know what I'm talking about? You said it earlier in the show.
Yeah, I mean, I like personally, I don't have enough like I don't have enough. The guy Chad or Soder told me this. And
okay, so
the guy, and then what's his face, Army Sniper. They told me that this guy is like a credible source, and that there's just history there. Not that it's like a done deal, but this guy has connections. So that it doesn't mean 100%, but that
It means more than coming from me. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
So in the long scheme of things, obviously Billy is fired unless he goes to the playoffs somehow, some way. That we're
It's
not
not happening.
Not happening, right? So he's fired. So we might as well just start looking at prospects for coaching.
Okay, so in the world that is not happening right now, Are you guys? What's your take on it? On like recruiting, right? Do you think it's better? If you were making the call, do you think it's better right now that you just fire him, get it over with, so that we can save some of these recruits and get a big name out there?
I think
Or do
it
you think
doesn't
that this
matter.
next class is just screwed?
Yeah, it's screwed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's called a bump class for a reason, and whoever you get in is just gonna have to do what they're gonna do. They may not even like the kids that you have. So
I think you try to preserve what's there. That should be the focus. You just chalk this up to the streets. I think some of the recruiting class will stick just because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a lot of work. Gonna be a lot of work.
But we need a lot of work.
It's big enough, you can do some damage. I mean, even Billy kind of came in and did some work while he was there. So
yeah,
I wouldn't quit on him just yet.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like at this point, I just don't even care. You know, it's like I love them. I want the Gators to do good, and I'm like, but I'm not. I'm not going to put my mental health on it anymore.
Oh,
because I can't
wish I
wait
could
to
be
do
like you.
much. Well, I say that, but that's just me trying to like prep a
You're
mindset,
pacing
you know?
right now outside pacing.
What up, boys?
He's getting his
But-
steps in. Getting his steps in.
Yeah, getting the steps and just walk around the neighborhood. But oh shoot, now I just lost my train of thought.
No stock into it. No mental stock.
Yeah, don't hire me as the next coach. I'll forget the next play call I have. But
so does Billy. It's okay.
yeah, at least I mean, like when you only have 6 plays, it's like, all right, that one, first one, let's go. But either way, just want to jump on, say hi.
I appreciate it, guy. Good seeing, man.
Because yeah, tell what's her name, Swamp Donkey, to get on so I can at least have some fun watching.
Oh yeah,
she's next.
on next.
She's next.
Oh
she
hell
comes.
yeah! All right.
Yeah.
Well, without further ado, here you go.
Look at
Swamp See you, boys.
She's getting an intro. Look at this. Here we go. The people's champ. Come on, coach. What do you got for us?
Hey, I got to be the coach from now on. I mean, I got to call the plays and every fucking thing, I guess. I don't know, but Wi-Fi around here is nearly as hard to come by as good ass. I'm just kidding. But listen, for real, I have been on this train of Billy's for a long time, and I really did not want to hop off the train. But for some reason tonight, I hopped off the train. Like, I didn't hop off the train. I jumped into oncoming traffic and everything. Like, I don't know what else to do, man. I've been fucking waiting for Billy, and he's trash. I don't know. He ain't trash. I don't know what's trash, but his play calling is not. Listen, he should have 3 years ago hired a coach to call the plays, Billy. I mean, I literally jumped off the Billy train, and when I did, I got hit by 3 cars, and for some reason, the fucking lane train hit me in the face. Like,
you hop right back on that one.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I swear to God, look, I'm not trying to, Billy. But you made me. Billy fucking made me. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I only care about winning. I mean, I'm a previous coach, a baseball coach myself, and listen, I benched my own child to win. Don't fucking play with me about winning. The hell? If I would bench my own kid to win a game, you better bench your grandma, Billy. You didn't do it, Billy. Now I'm off the train. I can't help it. If I didn't jump off the train, I was finna get kicked off the train anyway. So
Swamp Donkey.
Amen.
I just want to win. I just want to win.
She's what I need to pick in the spirits. You got everyone back up. Back up.
Yep. I need to win. I'm a winner, man. If you ain't fucking first, you're last. They told us this a long time ago.
I mean, goddamn.
You're fucking not first, you're last. We cannot be last, guys. We're Floridians. Every Floridian in history is always fucking first. We are firstest. And now what is happening? I feel like I'm all of a sudden became a fucking Seminole fan. Why do I feel like a fucking Seminole fan after today? Jesus Christ. Like, I did not want to eat off the same table as the fucking Seminoles. Now all of a sudden, I'm eating from the same fucking table.
Yep. Tastes like shit.
Trash.
Swamp Donkey.
Fucking straight dumpster fire trash.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
for your energy.
I mean, I really did. I really tried hard to find Wi-Fi. I'm at Rocket Lanes. I'm at the back of this building where they normally fucking employees park and shit, so that I can get Wi-Fi and y'all can hear me. That's how extra I went. So I can say that I had to jump off the bus. Did you lose me?
I love it.
Nope.
Thank you.
You're there.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I'll talk. See you. Good night.
All right, y'all. Y'all don't stress out too bad. I'll take all the stress off y'all's back. I swear. I'm gonna drink it for y'all. I'm gonna drink all the stress away tonight, guys. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do better next week. Always next week. Always.
Boy, oh boy.
Hey, you don't know damn victory lap. All right. Already had your runs. Make it quick. Make it quick.
The only question, I'm gonna make it quick. The only question I have is, the signs were already there. I don't know why you put your fandom of our team in the way. You a lot of y'all did. 80% of y'all did.
You sound like a soda trying to open with a Mentos in it. Golly.
The signs were there. The guy kept showing you.
Q, I can't hear you, Bubba. You're gonna have to call back in.
Can't hear you. Call back in.
Oh,
you're in the Matrix.
Yeah. It sounds like a robot.
Hold on. All right.
Oh.
Better?
Hey,
Jeff.
How we doing, fellas? It was just moved from Illinois down here, and it's a rough one. Just moved in the house. We still got boxes and shit. You can see.
Illinois?
Oh yeah.
Close to me, Bubby.
Yeah, that's
you don't say the yes. You don't say the yes.
Yeah. I just want to get your thoughts on first time watching, first time caller. Thanks for having me. I just want to get your thoughts on like what is the expectation. Do you guys think we're really going to get Lane Kiffin? Like I hope we do. And also remember when he was back in Tennessee and he was like they wanted to sing a Rocky Top in the Swamp and what you thought about that. Like I think Lane is going to be great for our program. I like his cockiness. I like the way he gets the boys pumped up. I think he'd be awesome for Florida. But it still sits in the back of my mind when he was talking shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, do y'all?
I mean, he
feel
was
the
the
same
enemy.
way?
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
You were cross enemy lines. You got to do what you got to do. You can't. You bought him wherever you're at. I mean, that is what it is.
Yeah.
As for the reality of him coming, look, when this whole thing started, I didn't think that he would. With the amount of conversations that I've had with Josh Pate saying it, with all these people that are saying it, it feels like it's actually like it could possibly be a real thing. But it's, again, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, right? Because
right.
So many moving pieces.
So,
I'm only getting third hand. It's weird to hear like the Pates and the Fly Bombs where they're like, yeah, that guy would go in a heartbeat. And it's almost like the way they're saying it, it's like, can Florida make it happen?
Yeah.
That's how they're saying it, and they're closer than we are. Again, I have people that I'm close to who they're close with and all those things. So but
I have a family member that is a Mississippi State booster.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a family member that is a big LSU booster. Not big like medium, not like $100 million a year, but they're very relevant. They get called into when things happen, and they both told me they're like, well, Billy's not the guy. You guys are gonna love Lane.
That's that.
But
I mean, it went 12-6 right
outside.
there.
That's Mississippi State and LSU.
We could be getting trolled. So I mean, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, like I said.
Right.
So it's like but the problem with Mississippi is they can only pay their coaches so much because they are public employees of the state, and the state has to vote on it to give them raises.
Right,
and that's
Florida's
the problem.
I mean, Florida's is
wide
easy
open
recruiting. You know what I mean? Like easy
open.
recruiting. So yeah, you guys are doing a fantastic job. Thanks for having me. I'll be a long time listener. Like I said, this is my first time tonight, and I was like, well, I just wanted to see the post game like press conference, and I'm like, well, let's see what's going on. And you guys was the first one that popped up, and thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, hey, we appreciate you. Welcome aboard, man. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. My wife's from Chicago, from Morris, Illinois, so she's a big Bears fan.
We were down there. We were down there in BFE, middle of Illinois, and it's
Where you at now?
We're incoming. I'm up here in UGA country, I'm right outside of Athens, so it kind of sucks, but
you moved to Georgia. Oh, okay. From
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was from by Joliet area.
Oh yeah, we're from. We were 2 hours north of St. Louis, which is like it's
okay.
Quincy,
Southwest.
the Quincy area. It's
Yeah.
just cornfields everywhere. It was.
That's what she sounds like. You're probably right next to her.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Well,
Hey,
appreciate it, fellas. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, go Gators.
You too, man. Yes, sir. Christy Lombardo. You're muted.
You're muted.
You got me now?
I got you now, big guy.
Okay. I've been following your show for a couple of years. I love you, man.
Love you, man. Thank you.
Tonight is the first time that I've got on the video. But anyway, I've been a Gator fan for 45 years. You know, I've been there, done that. You know, but what really disturbed me today and Miami game was the lines of scrimmage. I mean, I just don't know what's going on. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. How can we get dominated? And, you know, the first game of the year, we had 8 months to prepare.
Be quick because they have a lot.
I know. And then Texas A&M comes in, and we already know what Miami did to us, and they still dominated. So is it players or is it coaching?
It's coaching.
Yeah.
Coaching.
I mean, that's again, like I think we always try to find what it was like leading up to this, but ultimately it comes down to where it starts, right at the top, and that's where we're coaching. It's like, yeah, and they asked him in the presser. I don't know if you saw us when we watched the presser. They talked about the O-line. I think Edgar was like, you know, you haven't had great recruiting classes. You worked to development, and now we're not seeing it. Like, what this is 100% on you. Like, either you don't have the players, which just falls on you because you recruited them, you trained them. Like, it all falls back to Billy and co.
100%. You know, and you know, I speak for every Gator fan. Even my son goes to Florida now. I went to Florida. Blah 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 blah. You know, everybody feels the same way. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Yep.
You know, what else do you say? I mean, it's just embarrassing. But
Bye, Napier.
But here's the thing.
Quick.
I am the first.
The miss is on it. She's good.
I'm on it.
Fire Napier. Let's go. Let's go.
So here it is.
I'm his PR person.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I don't need a PR person. So anyway, my choice, I told my son a couple weeks ago, I said Lane Kiffin. Obviously, that's number one. Okay. He has a connection to Gainesville. His wife went to Buchholz, blah, blah, blah. Number two, Bobby Petrino. I would put him in there.
Really? Okay.
Dial it up.
Bobby Petrino, if you remember, back in 2005, when we hired Urban, which I was totally agree. Bobby Petrino was like a number second guy to go. If we didn't hire Urban, Bobby Petrino was a number, you know, and he got in the Arkansas deal and all that. But anyway, Mike
Christy, are you Christy or is the wife Christy?
I'm the wife.
He's like,
okay. Well, thank you guys for calling in, and thank you for your support as well for the last couple of years. I really do appreciate it.
For sure. We're a family of Gators.
I love it. We'll go
You guys
Gators.
are awesome. We love the professor too, and how you crack on him.
Cody's a good sport.
Yeah, well, you know.
We love you guys. I appreciate it.
I love take the beating. We'll see you later.
Go Gators.
Go Gators.
We've got somebody said that USA Today reported that Billy's out.
What? Looking for it. I don't see it.
Yeah, take a look. We'll bring in Barry McCockner here. You got me.
Yeah.
That's good.
You hear me?
I didn't even get it. Is that
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is that a fucking Christmas tree?
Yeah, my roommate's fucking weird. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Put it on the
I
room.
knew you were gonna mess it up.
I got it.
USA
I said it
Today.
perfectly,
Billy
honestly.
Napier out.
Share your screen, Cody. Go ahead, Barry. What's your actual name?
Oh, my name's Brandon Curry. You called me the one time, and I was out laying by the pool. It was like forever
that's right,
ago.
that's right. Yeah, you always see me. Yeah, we chit chat on Instagram. What's up, brother?
Yeah. I send you shit all the time because I get so frustrated. And I
I
got a
don't
vent.
recognize
And
you
I'm
with
like,
your shirt on.
I'm just gonna vent to him, and he's not gonna look at it probably until tomorrow. But I'm just venting.
I go in. I'm getting loaded up by Brandon. Like, man, this guy's been pissed off last night.
Dude, yeah, he did. But man, dude, I've been invested over the last. Well, every year I'm invested. But man, this last year I'm like, man, I really thought we're gonna change it around. I'm a diehard Gators fan. I actually have a picture. I'm originally from New York, and I moved down here to Tampa, and I got a picture with Cam Newton and Tim Tebow in the background right behind me, and that was my first Gator game back in the day. But
too cool.
Era.
So, can you zoom in, Cody?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, they know something.
Yeah, that's huge
out.
for USA
It's
to
out.
report that. Yeah, that's huge. He's gone.
Yeah, so basically, kind of, watching these games, you gotta, even if you lose, you gotta compete. Like, we're not even competing. It's embarrassing to watch. Like, all of our teams that we've had.
Breaking team meeting has been called for 7:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's out. Billy's out.
Damn. Oh yeah, they weren't waiting. There's no way.
Yep, that's leaked.
Damn.
Golly. Well, you heard it here first. Billy Napier's out from Florida. He's gone. Pack your shit. We're sending High Top is sending the U-Hauls. You wouldn't give us no media presence anyway. We're gonna give you a last gift. We're sending 15 U-Hauls.
Scroll up and down real quick. I want to read it.
All right. All right. So
basically the title: Billy Napier era, Florida. Hold on. And with boosters ready to pay buyout. That means them big boys with the pockets walked in and said, guy, I'm not talking no shit. I'm not waiting for no logistics. If you want my money to continue to flow into this son of a bitch, he's out tonight. That's great. That's how I'm reading that.
And Napier's role in the recruiting of former high school recruit Jaden Rashada.
Keep going. This could be a huge for the buyout. No, it's just gibberish. I hate these article. The article is the title. There's nothing else. There's no.
You just want people to click on it.
Yeah, there's nothing else. It's just literally. I hate when it does that. I get it. That's what people like kind of say. Oh, this is clickbait. Like that's not really clickbait because the title is there, but you didn't give any substance to why you said that, and that shit's annoying the hell.
But it's probably happening.
You got the tweet now. This like those two things that are not correlated with one another. I think is huge. So. I'm trying to check my Twitter out too. My Twitter won't even load because it's so.
So if you lost Billy Napier right now, who are you going and getting? If Barry is the GM.
So to be honest, I don't really have a direction where I'd go, but I would make sure whoever's making that decision knows the Gator culture. Has been there. It's Steve Spurrier's picking whoever next head coach is. Someone who knows what the Gator standard is, not somebody who manages all the sports teams. It's got to be someone who's been in it, knows what we expect, and someone who knows the ins and outs of all the coaches. That's actually what I was going to bring up. I think Spurrier's got to be the main go-to person on who should be the next head coach.
I mean, they've got to have this one's got to be a big splash, like we've been saying. I think there needs to be a big collective on who's in on this. Look, it's kind of crazy. I'm trying to process everything. I feel like we haven't really broke the news, but I mean, we don't really break news here. We say that, but we broke the AR news of him changing his name on this show, like on accident, because his mom said it, and now I feel like we're breaking this on accident just because Ricky Pearsall broke on this show too. We got a bunch of craziness. This is mayhem. I can't believe it. And we got a Christmas tree to really wrap all this together. I can't make this shit up.
Well, I think the one thing with Lane Kiffin, if he comes in, he already has proven he could get guys in the transfer portal. I think he's the one guy that could switch this around very quickly. I don't know if he is going to be able to take us to the next level, but he would be a coach. I'll be honest, I'm really curious to wait to the end of the season. I want to see what happens with Ryan Day. If they lose to Michigan, or if they
ain't losing to Michigan.
Michigan is dog water.
Yeah,
you never know, especially with the Big Ten now.
Fitch,
if they lose 2 games, there's a chance that they might tell him gone. I know a lot of Ohio State. Huh?
I hate that guy.
Ryan Day?
I hate that guy.
I think his offense is phenomenal. He always gets in the top recruits.
That's because
I think he'd be good.
Yeah, Ohio State recruits itself.
Yeah. I don't think it's him.
Yeah, I could be there, big dog, and recruit like that. Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan.
It's just my biggest thing with the coaching deal is that people are saying the guy from Washington, he's got a losing record.
Today. He lost today.
Yeah, he's got a losing record. They're saying who else do we have? They're saying
the show just hit 10,000 views, by the way, this live calling show.
That's awesome.
Unbelievable.
I didn't act like an asshat. That's pretty crazy. Kerwin Bell is another one. We have said the Tennessee Titans head coach. We like him. Kiffin, here.
You talking about Pruitt?
Kiffin is the it's
Kiffin,
it's got to be
Lanning, Fitch, Bell, Day. I don't think Fitch either. Fitch didn't show me anything at Wisconsin. Yeah,
No.
he just got drum rolled by Bama.
That's fickle. Fish is at Washington. I'm putting Cody in timeout.
Fish is at Washington.
Cody's in timeout. He's too many Busch Lattes deep. He's over here getting Well, Brandon, I appreciate you calling in, man. Get me on the McCockiner. That was good. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I knew I had to get you. Just kind of go over the game quick. The one thing with the next head coach, we have to get some dogs. Like you talk about like the past teams that we've had where like the one thing I noticed today, especially on defense, like we're not punching at the ball. We're not trying to create turnovers. Like even when we're running the ball, like these guys are just, they're not crashing the holes. They're sitting back, waiting for the running back to run to them.
They're going through the motion. There's, like you said, there's no like,
it's almost like they're slow. Like they're slow making the reads, which has to be a coaching thing.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
is
They're
coaching.
trying to do too much. They're trying to be too cute. Harold Perkins is a prime example. We talk about all the time. Linebacker for LSU. His first year he comes in, it's like, yo, just go out there and be you. Guy was in minutes. Then it's like, all right, look, you have to elevate him, but it's like, hey, let's try to put him here. Let's try to put him there. Jadeveon Clowney is the biggest example of that. Steve Spurrier obviously had him as a coach. Guy goes to the NFL, struggles mightily because they just told him at South Carolina, you hit guy in front of you, you get ball, you tackle ball. And that's what he did. Right. And so he struggled when he transitioned into the pros a little bit, but he's just such a physical freak that he was able to make a career and develop. But people forget about that. He didn't get drafted high because he didn't test well. Like they're talking to the guy like this guy doesn't know his ass from his head, but he's an absolute freak of nature. And Steve Spurrier capitalized on that.
Yep.
And not even that, like when we used to have running backs or even quarterbacks run the ball, we used to punish them. There was that one hit, I can't remember by who it was. He hit the quarterback and he grazed him. I'm like, the guy's 180 pounds, the backup quarterback. You hit him so hard that he never wants to run again. It's just, I just don't understand why we don't have these guys that can literally like go all out and just kill people. Like that's how I remember University of Florida. Major Wright, all those guys, Brand Spikes, just punishing dudes. And it's embarrassing to watch because I'm like, that's why I was so on board with being a Gator fan because of all that violence that they had. And we need that.
It was so fun. Brandon, I appreciate it. We're about to wrap her up here in just a minute. But good seeing you, big guy. I'll tell you, I'll see you on Instagram. All right, hit me a DM. Cool. Later, big guy.
Later.
Opinion on Brian Kelly. Can he do the job? Any chance he walk? Hell no, I don't know Brian Kelly, bro. That's maddening. Not a chance in hell. Thank you for the $10, Jonathan.
I seen Spearman from Kansas City. Well, he's not. He's with Washington now. He's got too many domestic abuse charges.
Who?
Sorry.
Bimini?
Yeah. He's got like 3 or 4.
What? I've never heard
Yeah.
that. Big Pizza Daddy's the next level at
That's why
at
he's not
this
head
point.
coach in the
It's
NFL.
8-8. I don't know what that means. What are your thoughts on DJ Durkin-Hawk? Look, I'm on full bore on Lane Train, boys. Full bore on Lane Train, boys. This show is incredible.
Well, 2.5 hours and we're 846 strong still.
It's crazy. Absolutely
Eric being
crazy.
into me. Yes, Eric's got too many domestic violences.
You're getting domestic violence on that Bush Latte. I'm telling you right now.
That's just facts.
What's the score to this Kentucky game? 13-9, 30-10. Kentucky looking kind of good, kind of crazy. So all of a sudden that game looks hard again. All right, boys. Cody, I hope a pull for you. Pull for your prayers coming.
Pray hard.
Boys, we'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday show. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. And all the super chats were incredible. The call-in shows, you guys were awesome. I appreciate you as always. And we'll get through this together one day at a time, one call-in show at a time. I love you guys. Be good.
Peace.
Go Gators. Peace and love, baby.
And stream.